Good now? Yeah, can you talk, Tim?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so we're good. We're good, guys. So I was waffling to myself. I'm sorry for that, guys. But yeah, it looks like we are finally live. So as I said, I am joined right now by Tim Bleish, who's commentating with me for this Australia race. And
Yes.
yeah, we have Lrc already warming up his tires, as you do. Do you need me to
Very
stream the game,
unconventional.
by the way?
What?
Do you need me to stream the game for you?
No, it's good.
Okay, good. So yeah, right now let me just enable the track map real quick. Yeah, so we have already Phil, Loris, and Mr. Bust on the track. Let me see. Oh, so Loris spun apparently. So and reset the track. So that's already 2pp to his name. And yeah, see that perhaps there's already some fans in the chat. So yeah, that's good. You can be cheering for the Ferrari #1 driver. I think that's always good to do. But yeah, while we wait for people to start their laps, I think Loris will be the first one we will be taking a look at, because he's here getting ready for his lap. And yeah, let's just look at what he does. So hot lap mode enabled, it just goes on for his lap as he heads onto the straight, going down the straight and going down to 4th gear here into turn 1. I think a pretty good line here through turn 2, heading down turn 3 and locking up just a little bit, going down to 2nd gear, which is quite low, but yeah, and staying in 3rd gear there, so opting for the rotation rather than the traction. It's sliding a little bit on exit there, so interesting to see.
I mean, you only slide. You can really only slide when it's wet in this game.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah. This, I mean, those track conditions are really tough, so it's gonna be very tough for our drivers here to to get up to speed, really. Or rather, do it getting up to speed safely is what I mean.
Yeah. Which not everyone does, looking at this track map.
Yep, that is true. That is true.
Slinks is missing a front wing.
Slinks is missing a front wing. Let me take a look at him. And yeah, he's missing part of his front wing. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna be real good for his first try. But now we will go with Loris throughout the final couple of corners, heading into the main straight. Let's see what is gonna be the benchmark for everyone in this qualifying session. 1:30.4, and is instantly beaten by more than a second by Phil with his Aston Martin. So really good job from him. And the other Aston Martin getting 1:29.1. So yeah.
Oh, and Dan has a 29.8. So is Loris washed?
Yeah, I think Loris might not be displaying the best of his abilities right now, but I mean, he's gonna have plenty of time to go for another try if he wants to.
Yeah, we also have plenty of time to win it, so we will see.
Yeah. Loris sandbagging for real. Yeah, for sure.
No, it's not bad sandbagging, it's just bad.
True. And Elias, as per usual, just blows everything, blows the competition away.
Only 4/10. I mean, he's washed. He's totally washed.
Exactly. It could be worse.
Let's see what the #1 Ferrari driver can do.
Yeah, let's take a look at perhaps right now. Very good choice to well, no, he's on his outlap, so it's no real point to going with him. Let's look at Jonatos now crossing the line, and that's gonna be P8, 1:31.4 for him.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. So I think we have a McLaren, yeah, CPI Nardo finishing his lap, really sliding out of the last corner.
He's on Inters.
Yeah, he's on Inters. And let's see where that puts him, but I reckon that would work really well for him. Oh wait, what? Oh, I think he invalidated his lap. Yeah, he did invalidate his lap. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah,
Where is he going?
This too.
Yeah.
I think he's looking for a grip.
Yeah, he's looking outside the truck to see if he finds grip, but that is something we have tested in Ferrari using the inters in the wet weather, and it does not work. That is safe to say, it does not work. It's not like undrivable, but it's significantly slower. So yeah, not something we're gonna see many people do. And yeah, talking of Ferrari, we have Elias now with a 27.6. So yeah, so that's a 1.2 seconds gap already to P2 with Shadow. So yeah, very, very good lap from Elias, and I think the lap times are only gonna get better from here.
I also think he just opened the hex earlier.
Yeah, probably. I
That's why
will.
it took him 2 laps to get the lap time.
Yeah, yeah. Let me just take a look at chat. Okay, yeah. So Balta saying he blows everyone again. All right. So what do we have to look at? I think here we have AJ and the Williams behind racing. Is it Blondie? I think it is Blondie. So Blondie is right behind him doing his outlap. Maybe getting a tow from him.
What are they doing, man?
I am not sure.
It's quality, man.
I'm gonna be real. He should have probably yielded from his lap, and he does so now. That might be a bit too late, Chief, so... yeah. I imagine there's gonna be a fair few tickets to look at, just look at this qualifying session, and he probably impeded... I think it was perhaps... no, sorry, Elias. No, it's fine, because he was in his in-lap. So yeah, let's take a look at perhaps now. I think he's on another hot lap. Let's see how he does.
I mean, he's P4 right now, so that's quite surprising.
Yeah, he's
I
in
mean,
before, yeah.
I mean, he's the #1 Ferrari driver, so
Yeah,
that's all we expect from him.
exactly. Oh, but he yielded. I think he invalidated his lap, so it just allowed, I think, who was it? I think it was Phil. Yeah, Phil. So it just allowed Phil to go through, even though he's not on a lap. He's on no battery, but it looks like he's pushing. So he might be doing two out laps to warm his tires up. So, oh, and he goes offside. I was gonna say offside. He goes outside of the track. So, yeah, they're both on laps, I think.
FC24.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop.
Getting the Leland brain rot.
Speaking of that, where is he?
Actually, we can take a... No, he's in a bit, so he's just chilling. Let's take a look, I would say... Afari, yeah, let's take a look at Afari. So, right now on a lap, heading into this corner, but it looks a bit slow through there. Let's see if he manages to maintain his minimum speed here.
It's an invalidated lap anyway, so...
Yeah, I think he doesn't really care, I guess. Yeah, he's going for another one right now, so... Let's try the onboard with him. Let's see what he's able to do right now. Heading into turn 1. Bro, this camera... Okay, this camera is complete garbage, I'm sorry guys. So let's look at onboards. Oh, very slidey on the exit of turn 2.
Indeed.
Oof. Okay, doesn't get impeded there by the Red Bull, so that's good, that's good. That's better than what Blondie had to deal with, or what he was creating with the Red Bull. That's gonna be the steward's decisions. But yeah, right now he took a bit of grass on the entry, so doesn't look like it penalized him too much. I just will enable the lap data. Yeah, that's useful for us to see, to compare the sectors. So let's see what he manages to do at the end of sector 2. So he's 4 tenths up, so I imagine he's fighting to get a P10 position right now.
On inters again?
Yeah, on inters as well, yeah.
Why are they
So,
all on inters?
oh, and he goes up to the grass, but Yeah, still valid lap somehow. He managed to keep one tire on the track, so well done from him. Yeah, but I doubt this is gonna be more than P10 right now. Especially with the mistakes in the last sector. But let's see, maybe that puts him higher than what we thought. It's gonna be P13.
340.
Yeah.
Yeah. One position up. Nice.
Yeah. So interesting. Let's see then. I don't know, who could we look at? Oh, there was something there. Hold on, I think someone crashed. I think Phil got involved in something with a Mercedes. The Mercedes of Zoxon. So I don't know if Zoxon crashed. No, he didn't crash. He still has his front wing, so yeah, not too sure.
He didn't slingsed it.
Yeah, he didn't select it. Thank you, Sol. Nice Denzel talk. Yeah, thank you. I hoped no one would notice, but yeah, it wasn't very well hidden. Anyway, let's take a look at Bimpo. I think he will be starting his lap right now, and it's been a while since I've seen him race, so always interesting to see drivers back into LRC.
Or drivers getting dropped from LRC.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's maxing out 7th gear, heading into turn 1. Hopefully not getting blocked there by the kick. Everything seems to be working well for him right now. Everything looks good. A little bit of rear stepping out, but yeah, it's just inducing a bit of oversteer to get the car around. Some rotation, using a bit of his battery here. Preserving really good minimum speed throughout that corner. Throughout that very fast chicane. So, still maxing out 7th gear, but using quite a bit of his ERS. So he's down already to 20-something%. I'm not sure if that's going to be the best for this next straight, as he might hit the 10% before the end of the straight. Let's take a look. No, that's going to be on the limit, so very well calculated by him. Very good apex start there, but doesn't wash wide enough. So I think that's a lot of time still on the table. And there, the rear steps out a bit. So, not the best of last sector for him. But granted the conditions, I think we can understand why. And yeah, it drifts all around the last corner, so it might be an improvement, but I don't think it would be a massive improvement. Never mind, 27.9.
I mean, it's now only 3/10 from... No, even less than 3/10 from Elias to P2.
Yeah.
He's washed.
Having seen what Elias can do in quali, I am very sure he has the potential to go into the 27.0. But we'll see. I mean, he can just underperform, you know. It's something that's possible, and yeah, something not really common to see from him. But yeah. So let's see. Do we have? We have Shadow, who's on his outlap. We have Phil here, I think on a hot lap. Going very slow there. No, okay, it's just recharging his battery, so we'll leave him be for now. Let's see if we have Kizil, for example. Yeah, Kizil up 2/10 or down 2/10 on his time, so it's now heading into the very, very long straight. Maximizing his car's aerodynamics, but already depleting his battery completely, so that's gonna cost him a lot of time now into this last straight. Yeah, so he was 4/10 up or 4/10 down on his time, trying to get just a little bit of slipstream on the car ahead, I think from Blondie. Yeah, getting all loosey-goosey there. Yeah, not getting the apex completely, so we see a lot of drivers struggling here in Sector 3. Let's see if he manages to maximize the traction and his exit speed now into the straight leading into the finishing line. Let's see what the time's gonna be. 28.6, so pretty good from Kizil.
Yeah, true.
And Coolest having a lot of issues, so just gonna be inviting him real quick, guys. Sorry for that small interruption. Alright, so let me see. I think we have here Elias, and we will have perhaps right in front of him, probably trying to give him a tow, I would assume. No is too far for that to work, so I am not too sure what's gonna happen here, but I think they're cooking something. So I think we should follow Elias to look at his lap, because he's not gonna get too much coverage. Oh. Well, never mind. Something happened, and Lennon just sprints into the barrier.
Somehow Lrc is now.
I am so confused, man.
Welcome to EA.
What the fuck? Look at the track map. What is this, man? What am I watching?
This is peak EA, man. Peak EA.
Wow.
Well,
So something might have happened.
yes.
So, sorry guys, I'll just look at the chat real quick to see what happened, but oh yeah, thanks Coolest for the advice. I just saw it. Sorry, I couldn't see it before. I hope it's better. Bro hit the off switch. Yeah, I think so as well. I am confused. I'm just confused, but I see the drivers are in a lobby.
But not this one.
Yeah. No, I meant in the VC, sorry. So I think we'll just have to wait just a little bit. And
Well, Q1 just restarted actually.
did it? Yeah.
Yeah, on my screen.
What the fuck, man?
I swear.
Man, this is
The best game ever.
yeah. That's quite unlucky. By the way, you guys let me know if you can hear Tim well, because I've been told that he's a bit quiet, so you guys let me know.
And even if you can't hear me, it's not a big how do I say loss.
No, it is. I can't let you say that, man. It's a big loss. We need the banter. Alright,
Oh,
so
we make a new lobby.
yeah. So it's
Right,
gonna be a
nice.
new lobby, so we're gonna exit this right now. So the state of affairs is I think we're gonna have a one-shot quali.
Oh, good.
Which is gonna be interesting because now instead of one try, they're gonna have instead of like several tries, they're gonna have just one try. So if you make a mistake, you can't save yourself in the next tries, you know? So yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see what's gonna happen here.
Imagine if Elias invalidates his lap. This will be funny.
Yeah, and we have 7 votes to 0 for the one-shot quali, so I think the people have spoken.
Yes.
What the fuck? Why is Blondie asking Leland if he's Romanian? Well, anyway, so we have 3 votes for short quali, so Zoc, Bablo, and Slinks. Which honestly, it would be more. Okay, it would be better competitively, the short quali.
But we don't care.
Exactly. So yeah,
We are a dictatorship. We don't care.
exactly. One-shot quali. Okay, the leader has spoken. Phil said that it's gonna be a one-shot quali, so one-shot greedy, as some might call it. Yeah. Bablo, what's your opinion on what's happening right now?
What's his opinion on France?
No, we know he has. He holds France in high regard. We don't need his opinion on that.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
What's up? Okay,
What's up?
so what's up? Right. So I think what he meant was that
That he gets banned from the server?
yeah, that too, but also that the kick, because it's a green car, is gonna get pole.
I don't think so. They don't deserve it.
Yeah, factory reserve, to be honest.
Yeah, true. No, Trimmer Chef is actually okay, but the other guy, I don't know.
Okay. Right, so I'll just be waiting for an invite from ASDF man, noob fucking man. Never mind, I think I can join him. Yeah, I can join him.
I can't because I'm on a poor ass console.
I will invite you then. You're not online? Oh no, you are.
Okay.
Never mind. It's a fine, it's a fine. So, I will now stream the lobby again. Bro, where's my hotkey? Oh, okay. So, I got trolled by my game before. So,
We all get trolled by this game.
yeah. So, we have trains in chat saying, if only I was driving the kick. Yeah, so you like trains, so yeah, driving the kick would be perfect for you.
I mean, it's as aerodynamically efficient as a fucking train from 1920.
Exactly. Literally.
Yeah.
V-Carb Pyongyang Racing Team is winning. Alright. Yeah. So, let's see if those people would drop out of the race, because that's quite common, I would say.
Yeah.
When we have a lobby restart. P3 in Qatar, yeah, but you got robbed of the driver of the day, so, you know. It's, L in my books, you know.
His opinion is invalid.
Exactly.
And my hand is in helicopter. Only the OGs know this meme.
Why is Yonatos named Gold? I think it's like some ranked, like, virginry or whatever. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's some stuff. I don't know. Some achievement, whatever.
He has 2 trophies, so it says he protected his virginity 2 times successfully.
Oh yeah, possibly. He has an A license. I have no idea what the fucking corresponds to, but
I also have an A license, by the way.
Is that like ranked stuff or?
Yeah, it's ranked stuff.
Oh, okay. Trophy cabinet. Oh, that doesn't look like Tottenham somehow. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, he has trophies, I guess.
Good for him. Congratulations.
Congratulations, I'm coming. Alright, so we have Trimmer Shape sending a GIF that says analyzing the data to finish P14. So, yeah. How do you get driver's name or team name in time trial next to your name? What?
You can by using that fan zone stuff that literally 2 people use.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like F1 World last time. 2 guys used it.
Literally, or fucking supercars.
Yeah, that 1 guy used.
It was Lelen.
It was Jarno who broke his wrist like several times using it.
Fair. Okay. So while we wait for them to get into the lobby and sort everything out, I'm just going to be right back. I'm just gonna get some water, so yeah, so my voice doesn't die on stream, guys. So I'll leave you with Tim for a while.
Yes, and we wait for 1 guy to join. I don't know who he is, but I hope he gets disqualified in the race because we have to wait for him. Yeah. Who is actually missing?
Okay, so we are back. Thoughts on the current world situation? Yeah, the world is whirling. That is for sure, man.
Yes, the world is turning and war is stonks.
Yeah.
That's the current situation.
I like this convivial... I don't know what the word is, but, you know, I like this very close relationship we have with chat. With this
Yeah,
Pablo07 guy. I don't know who he is. Probably Ronaldo fan or something. Does the world go
yeah,
around the
probably.
world?
No, it goes actually around the sun, you dumb fuck.
Absolute Frenchy, this guy.
I swear. Only the French think they're the
Around the world.
center of the world.
Yeah, true. Literally, man. Fancy. Okay. Fancy.
We should do actually a video on the LRC YouTube channel with the LRC lore.
Man, the LRC iceberg is so deep, dude. It's crazy.
Will it pass the 3 hour mark as a video?
Yeah, for sure. As a podcast, yeah, for sure.
Oh, we should actually revive the podcast.
Man, we tried last time. We tried. There was a dog shitting himself. Yeah, Nestle dog, not Nestle. Nesquik. There was a Nesquik dog. So, you know.
Well, I mean, Nesquik is from Nestle, so Nestle dog is actually also true, correct? So, Pablo, congratulations, you did something right.
Yep,
In
for
your
once.
life.
Arrow's mother
Okay.
favorite entry to LRC iceberg. So no, she doesn't fit in the iceberg, I'm afraid. Can you commentate the quality sounded like a female, please? You caught me off guard. Or do an onboard lap with me at least. I did one in quali. We watched your lap, so
You go ahead, lap. Oh no!
with a female voice. Nah, no, dude. I'm already. My voice is already cooked enough, dude. I think it's gonna die before the end of the race. So, what about me, Arrow? What about you? On board? Yeah, sure. We will follow you. We'll follow you on board. I mean, if it's one-shot quali, we can't follow you on. I mean, yeah. Actually, I'll pick you to follow you on board. Actually. Elias is quite uninteresting, to be honest, so...
Yeah.
Check out my onboard. I'm
Shut
not
the fuck
sure.
up, Pablo.
I'm not sure, Pablo. I don't think that's gonna work. Unless you go, like,
No.
driving around, you know? In real life. I'm not in the race. I don't care. I'm gonna follow you anyway.
I mean, I will commentate Pablo's lap, but on French.
God. I'll take the god. Okay, actually,
No,
who should we follow, chat? Who should we follow during the one-shot quali?
I think Kiesel. He was the first to suggest
Yeah,
it.
but you already got his airtime.
Who didn't get airtime?
Huh?
Who didn't get airtime in? Oh, let's go with Lennon.
Lennon,
That's a good
sure.
idea.
Yeah, that's gonna
Let's
be a fun
go,
one.
Lennon.
Can I enter quali as a Suzuki Grand Vitara? No, there's already 2 kicks on the grid, so no need. All right.
A Suzuki Grand Vitara is probably faster than
Yeah,
a kick.
probably. 2 seconds faster per lap.
Yeah.
All right, so I need to catch Leland like as soon as they go, and they have readied up already. So, yeah. Let's look. Okay. Where do you think Leland will be? Top 10? Do you believe it's possible for him?
He was actually not that bad in the, let's say, short quali session.
Yeah.
I think P12.
P12. Okay, that's a good shout. But that's if he doesn't fuck it up, and when he has the opportunity to fuck it up, he always does. So, let's look
That's
at
true.
my pote Pelen. We'll follow him on board here. Going into third one, down to fourth gear. So already making a mistake. It's fifth gear there. But we follow him around. He uses a bit of his Lrc now. Heading into turn 3. Braking pretty well, getting good rotation there. Very gentle on the throttle. Looks like he's doing pretty well, but yeah, not the best stability from the rear there for him.
I mean, he's still P14, so everything is possible now.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, managing to get a good chicane there. It's barely chicane, but you know. Now heading into the straight. using a lot of his battery, is going very fast. And now heading into the very fast chicane, down to 5th gear, not mounting the curb like the faster drivers would probably do, but still, looks like it is pretty solid Sector 2 nonetheless, apart from that. So right now he's in P15, let's see if he can get some more time in the last couple of corners. Heading now into the penultimate corner, let's see if he can maintain that minimum speed. Quite crucial, and it doesn't look like he's going to be able to, but get solid traction out of the last corner. Can he maybe gain 1 or 2 positions? I don't know why he's targeting the right hand side, it's not faster, but yeah, 130.2. And Nardo gets the pole. He gets the pole, like really close, a few milliseconds in front of Elias.
Elias not on pole, he's definitely washed. You should fire him.
Yeah, honestly. Well, okay, so Nardo getting the pole win at 127.658, and right behind him with plus 007, so James Bond, Elias behind. Wow, okay, interesting. I wasn't expecting Elias to fumble.
And then there's a big void, then sometimes Bimpo comes.
Yeah, and then there's like a 7-10 gap with Bimpo, Afari, Loris, and Shadow. So those from P3 to P6, I think we're gonna see like a very good battle there. And maybe perhaps if you can get close enough, but yeah, very solid from all of those drivers. They just landed where I would expect them to. So,
0 kills, 0 assists, 0 deaths, EM7.
Ah, yes, my pote.
True.
So the eternal P2 is making a comeback, Mr. Chick Hicks. We are witnessing the lap of gods. Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree.
it was a goated lap. It was a goated lap. Yeah,
Some
it's not my
people
problem
don't have
if they
their
don't have their setups.
Yeah. I mean,
It's called preparation, my
so
guys. Preparation.
exactly, and not only that, people have been pinged about that. So, you know, it's not like it's anyone else's fault apart from the drivers, you know.
Stop
So
using TikTok. Your attention span is already low enough. Stop using it. Thanks.
yeah. And apparently, okay, Shadow is saying they readied up already. Oh, they did. Wow, that was quite fast. Okay.
I think this calls for someone with a penalty point.
Yeah,
Because that was too fast.
that was too fast. So you're required to wait until the lobby host pings you to start. So yeah, in the meantime, I mean, there's not much mystery here, but we can look at the tires.
What a diverse strategy, man.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
that's crazy, man.
So crazy.
It looked like
So
F122 strategies where it was always medium hard or hard medium.
Yeah, true.
Crazy.
Except for one guy that is actually commentating now. I don't know who, but yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Shut up, Hero. Why? Why? It's literally my job to not shut up for the next hour.
Yeah, true.
Okay,
Deal with it.
so we have Nardo that's gonna start on pole, followed by Elias in P2, then Bimpo in P3, Afari P4. Afari was gonna be looking to capitalize on his good quality. Loris right behind him in P5, Shadow in P6. Okay, that's gonna be an explosive duo there. Shadow, Loris, and Afari right next to each other. I can't wait to see that. Third one's gonna be really fun.
My guess, 2 safety cars because of one of them.
Yup, honestly.
Yes.
Then perhaps
Or red
P7. Good quality
Oh.
from him. Kizil P8. Very good as well from him. He's been struggling with the game, so that's good for him.
Who doesn't struggle with the game?
Elias, clearly.
Yeah.
Then Slinks P10, so underperforming once again, because the pace should be there for him, but he's not managing to convert his pace into actual performance, which is a bit unfortunate for him, but yeah. We
Yeah,
have Shinada
what it is.
P11, Coolest P12, Unatos P13, Dan P14, Lele now got in P15, managing to already disqualify Zoxen, P16, Trimmer Shave, P17, Blondie, and Mr. Bust. And now we're gonna be looking at what the fuck's this angle? Okay, we're gonna have to be looking from the onboard here into Nardo's start, and he looks to have started a bit late. But we have already Elias trying to go side by side with him, maybe going for the move right here in turn 1, going down to 4th gear, giving him plenty of space there. Not managing to get the best of traction there, but manages to use a bit more battery there. Going side by side with him into turn 3. Does he manage to get the move done? As Nardo goes quite wide, but rejoins onto Elias, and Blondie already picked up a 10-second penalty, and they're still going side by side, but looks like Elias got the position. But it's not over yet, because we have Nardo looking probably to go for the move again, because he's right next to him. Well, what a start already. Jesus.
Yeah, that was something.
Okay, we have here Nardo using his battery to go hopefully for the move on Elias and not cause a collision, because this is really easy to misjudge here the breaking point. It looks like there's been already a mini train behind with Blondie, Leland, and Zoxen that has been detached from the field. So not the best start of races for those three. And we have Lrc and Afari going side by side, and Lrc misjudging it. He really has the problem with that corner. It's really difficult for him to judge the braking distance perfectly there. But not the best thing right now for Lrc, as he's been dropped just a bit there from potential positions from him. And Nardo signing the fastest lap here. So you see Bailmeister really close here to Afari. Is up to go for the move on the outside? No, not quite possible there. And Afari quite slow there on the traction out of turn 2. Let's see if he manages to defend his position here, heading into turn 3. Yeah, his shadow is going to be a bit too far. But Afari outbreaks himself, so yeah, he manages to follow him, but it looks like Afari is a bit too slow there, so Shadow is gonna struggle quite a bit, I guess, to progress in his race, because there's already a 1.5 second gap between Bimpo and Afari, so that's not gonna contribute a lot to the races, just overall. But ooh, and both are, oh my god! And Lrc takes the opportunity and goes for the move like an actual Sigma, dude. And I really wish I didn't have to use this term on stream, but I didn't find another word to use. So yeah, and then we see Afari really close to him. Maybe
it was basically a reverse Haas from today's race.
Yeah,
IRL.
And a bit of contact there. I think Afari might have turned a bit too early there, but they still managed to keep the integrity of the race going on. But yeah, Lrc slowing a lot, and Kiziol has to jump on the brakes there. Wow, what a start of a race right now. Let me take a look behind. We have Perhaps and Phil going side by side, with Clueless getting involved into the battle. And Phil managing to keep the place right now, to keep the position. Let's look at Perhaps... actually, let's look at Clueless, because he might go for a move there. No, he's not going for a move there. Locking a bit of his rears there into turn 1. Let's see. Let's look at Shadow now, because Shadow is going for a move there on Lrc on the outside. Lrc going a bit wide, very, very close between both of their drivers. Holy shit, that is quite incredible right now. And
biggest surprise is we had no safety car yet.
And Nardo right now has gotten past Elias, and he's 7/10 in front of him. So I'm not too sure what happened, but we had a lot of battles now, so not easy to keep track of all of this. Let's just take a look at the battery levels, because this is going to be interesting to see how they're managing the race in the early stages. So 50% there for Nardo, and 80-something% for Elias. So I guess Elias is being more conservative. And I think there's Blondie. Yeah, Blondie crashed out. Blondie crashed out, and I think he crashed with Unitos. So yeah, suboptimal. Quite suboptimal there. But let's go and watch Nade there for a bit, as he has a bit of a battle with Mr. Bust, but it's not quite close to go for a move or anything.
Actually, Mr. Bust, out of nowhere, gained like 8 positions in 4 laps.
Really well done from him.
That's incredible.
Yeah. I mean, his battery is also quite depleted, so he's gonna have a bit of work to do. regarding that aspect of his race, but yeah. And we have Slinks and Dan swapping positions. And then we have Shadow. Shadow still close to Lrc, but losing a bit of time in that sector, it looks like, so he might be running lower wings. And we have Phil right behind with Kiziel. So I think Phil will be looking to get just close to Kiziel and follow him around, because otherwise they would be losing too much time. And it looks like Phil has a bit lower wings than Kiziel. Does he go for the move? No, hopefully not, because that would be really audacious to go for a move there. But he's gonna jump on his battery and try to go for the move there on Kiziel, going a bit into the grass, so opting for the inside line there. And he manages to break in time, but ooh, bit of contact there, so tough to say was at fault there, but yeah. Kulas is gonna be right behind, with perhaps as well, perhaps going side by side with Kulas, so a lot of fighting going on there. And a lot of banging there with Mr. Bus trying to go for the opportunity there, and perhaps losing a few positions there. So he's gonna be looking to recharge a bit of his battery and maybe go for the move there in turn on. No, Mr. Bust covers it, so quite a big battle going on right now between all of those drivers.
Yeah, somehow they behave for now.
Yeah, for now. Which is a key word. And we see Mr. Bust and Coolest going side by side there. Coolest opting for the inside and managing to do it well, but a bit of an oversteer moment on the exit sees him having to drop back. So yeah, I think we have to look just a bit in front and see what the state of the race is for Elias, because right now he seems to be struggling a little bit with getting past Nardo. So he's following him, right? So he's in his slipstream, so that's really good. Oh wait, we have to go back to perhaps Nade. Nade managed to get the move on perhaps, so I wonder if perhaps has any sort of damage on his car.
Skill damage.
Yeah, it looks like it's only skill, no actual damage from him. So, oh, goes for the move there on Nade.
Oh,
goes to the curb, but nope, not gonna be close enough. So, yeah, we see already, yeah, a few trains forming. So, let's go by order now, because we have Nardo there being followed by Elias. And basically they're just in a 1v1 right now on track. So I just want to look at their battery levels to see how it's going on. So 70% there for Nardo and Elias on basically the same battery. So yeah, they're both pretty much just wanting to progress together. I don't think they're gonna try and force. I don't think Elias is gonna try and force a move and deplete his battery quite yet. So yeah, it's gonna be a battle we're gonna come back to later. We have people there just doing his thing, and the Fari basically the same scenario with Loris behind in the same exact scenario. So all these three drivers, Beepo, Fari and Loris, are not competing for anything right now apart from just having a conservative and clean race.
And then behind the Hell gets...
Yeah, Hell gets loose right behind them. So there's Shadow, followed by Phil, Kiziel, Mr. Bust, Coolest, Nade perhaps, and Slinks, and even Dan if you wanted. So there's a huge ass trade there. So yeah, not many battles right now. Maybe perhaps there with Nade again, they just keep going side by side there, and perhaps is not able to get the move done. So interesting there.
At least I don't crash out, so...
Yeah, that's already pretty positive. So, let me look at something. Okay. So, we have Mr. Bust. Let's look at Mr. Bust. So let's see if Ilau has charged a bit of his battery. So, he's going to use it now, just a little bit, just to keep close to Kiziel. So, not eyeing for a move right now. But there's a really close battle behind with Leland, which I will switch to real quick. Because there's Leland, Zoxen, and Blondie right behind, so... yeah, this is gonna be an intense battle. That's the mid-off right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't look like there's gonna be any action quite soon. But Elias, in the meantime, got really close to Nardo. He was 2 tenths, 2 tenths back from him. Uh-oh. Is Zoc in the well? No. So not a safety car right now. But something definitely happened there. So, yeah, I think that's something we'll have to look at in the interviews. But we have, again, perhaps and Nade going side by side. So let's look at them going side by side again in the same corner. Perhaps still opting for the inside, even though he knows and he realized the outside is just better in that corner. And he cannot get the move done. It's just impossible because that curb is way too aggressive. So he will need to basically go for the outside quite early on the straight to get the move done.
Meanwhile, Shadow just
Oh, Shadow absolutely binned it.
outbraked himself.
Well, I guess straight is not getting a penalty, but he binned it. So, yeah, quite unlucky. I think that's pretty much a race done for him. I don't think he can pretend to anything right now. So let's go back to Kiziel. Kiziel fighting with Phil Malone. So again, we see Mr. Bust and Phil Malone really close to each other. So,
What have you missed that Mr. Bust is in front of Phil?
I have no idea, but I guess, yeah, I don't know, man. Wait, I guess Mr. Bust's moves are always when we were looking at something else. And Shadow unfortunately retired in the pit lane.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, quite unlucky from him. I mean, expecting him to fuck up something is just normal at this point. But we still haven't seen anything. We still haven't seen any footage, so maybe he absolutely got rear-ended there. We don't know, but yeah, unlucky still for him. Let's hope it goes better for the next race. But now we're gonna come back to... what the hell? What was Mr. Bus doing outside the track? Well, anyway, was just using his car like the actual tractor that it is.
By the way, we haven't spoken about it, but since I'm not driving today, who gets the shoe?
Oh, now that there was rear-ended by perhaps, I think, either that or he got just the biggest rear lock ever there. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah, you can go again.
Who gets the Shiru trophy today, since I'm not driving?
I think we'll have to wait just a little bit, because a lot of things can happen. But right now, well, Leonatos, but I know he got involved in... Oh! And perhaps gets a big slide on the exit and breaks his front wing, so that's not gonna help him a lot for this race. That's gonna mean he has to pit. So, yeah. So he's definitely out of that big midfield battle.
I mean, you have to pit anyway in this race, I think. You can't do one race distance with one set of inters.
I think you can
go for undercut now.
You can, but it's not optimal at all. Because the tires just get absolutely shafted near the end of the race, and yeah. The last few laps are just terrible. But now we're gonna look at Elias with Nardo, because let's look at the battery levels. Yeah, okay. Okay, so Elias has a little bit more battery level than Nardo. I am not sure if he's gonna go for a move right now here. No, I don't think he's even planning to do so. Not the best place to do it into turn 1. So right now, for the first time in the season, we're gonna look at Elias racing. Isn't that incredible, guys? Oh, and Nardo got 3 seconds.
No.
Let's look at that.
Win for Elias.
3 seconds. Yeah. So if we assume that Elias didn't get any penalties, then, or any warnings, I mean, then that just means he has the theoretical P1 right now, and Bimbo and Afari are not a threat at all at this moment, so only a safety car could shake things up as we speak. So yeah, Kiziel also
Kiziel pitted and not perhaps.
Yeah. So perhaps he's staying out. I think he was maybe hoping to stay out to see if he could follow Dan to not lose too much positions and maybe wait for a safety car. Oh wait, we have a mid-off between Trimmer, Shave and Zoxon, but it looks like Trimmer just got the move done safely with no issues at all. And
I mean, perhaps isn't that far away from Slinks and Dan.
No, he isn't. As both are battling, they are losing quite a bit of time. So maybe he's trying to stick around the track until the safety car comes out. That could be a really good plan from him if he manages to keep with him. Because realistically, as long as he's part of that train, no matter the position, he's still in contention for very good points. So
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Just give me a moment, just to drink a little bit of water. The first few laps of this race were already kind of chaotic. And I think Trimershev just gave up the position to Zaxxon there, so I guess?
What are they doing? What are they doing?
I have no idea. Maybe they're trying to not lose too much time, and so they're letting each other go past. But we have Elias now, full battery, right behind Nardo. So I assume he's going to look for a move on the straight, or potentially at the end of next straight after the big chicane. So let's just take a look at Elias here. No, he's not going for the move right now. He's gonna be trying to regen a bit of battery, I think. No, he's just showing his nose there on the inside. Will he go for it now? Nope. He's just looking to put some pressure on him. So, really good racecraft for now from Elias. Really well done from him, and really well done from Lardo as well. Just fending Elias off for now. So, let's look at his battery level. So, he's on 70%, and Elias is practically on 90%. So, yeah, really good management from both of them.
Yeah, true, yeah.
And
I
trying to
think
say,
they're both very experienced league racers, so
yeah.
nothing. We should expect that.
Exactly. So we've seen Nardo race with us previously. I don't remember exactly which season it was, but he didn't have a very good display. I think he just raced once, got a fuck ton of penalties. He was really fast though, but yeah, he didn't show up for the next 3 races, and he then got ousted from the league. So number 2 driver Pelias not good, aero biased. Yeah, very very true. And
He's really not good.
Yeah.
He's the worst driver in the grid.
Yep. And we see Slinks already pitting, so I'm not sure if he had damage or something, but he pitted quite early, so maybe trying to get the undercut on the people ahead.
I have a conspiracy theory why Slinks pitted. The Subway server video ended, and he had to load a new one. That's what happened.
Honestly, yeah. Arrow, what is your favorite dog food? Your mother. Anyway. Let's look at Nade, who's again fighting. Nade has been fighting or next to someone for basically the whole race, so
Yeah.
very intense race he's been having. But yeah, he's not quite close enough to go for a move right now. And there's no real battle right now, so we'll go back to Elias. Is he going for a move? No, he's thinking of it before going for an actual move, so it's just maybe looking to put some pressure and continue putting pressure on CPI Nardo. And yeah, oh, we have Loris, I think, who spun out. No, he's just pitting. Okay, so we see most people already going for the pits right now. So maybe trying to get the other cut.
Maybe.
I would guess so. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so let's go back to Elias and Nardo. Right now they're just strolling around, just you know, following each other. Yeah. But you have to ask yourself at some point, will this hinder Elias's tire wear? Because as we all know, when you're behind the car, you get more hit into your tires because, yeah, of the car ahead, of the engine of the car ahead and stuff, and so you get less cool air. Do you think that could actually hinder Elias's race in the long run?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the puncture for him.
Okay, I think it's quite gonna come like in the next laps, but yeah.
I mean, I got a puncture in Qatar after like 5 laps on soft, so...
Yeah, that's fair, but it's you. Oh, Leland going for a move on Slinks, so absolutely bodying Slinks, but Slinks exit around the outside. And yeah, well, you can say goodbye to Slinks, I guess? Because I think Slinks is on the new tires already. Yeah, he is. So let's just look actually at who still has to pit. So we have a lot of people still needing to pit. So let's see if Ferrari can actually profit from this undercut. It looks like he might have profited quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Uh, yeah, let's see. So yeah, okay. So is behind Mr. Bust still, but yeah, I mean, not much to do or to say right now. I think unless as a
Mr.
safety
Boss still
car, he
has
can't
okay.
pretend to anything better than a P5. So yeah, less coolest, more coolest.
All right, more coolest.
Yeah, I agree, guys.
Well, coolest lost the position, and it's gone with coolest. Back to
Reality.
Elias. Back to Elias.
Yeah, and Coolest gets a 3-second penalty. So a
We changed
factor,
it.
yeah, a factor that we didn't think was gonna play a part is playing a huge part, as Nade also gets a 3-second penalty. So the midfield is gonna shake up quite a bit at the end of the race, and we see Coolest like getting really close to Dan and maybe going for a move around the outside, and he goes for the move around the outside, but let's see if he manages to keep clean of Dan and he gets the move done. Oh, because Dan fucked himself in the barrier, so, well, I guess
Oh,
that's
that was a kinda unsafe rejoin.
from Dan.
Yep.
Quite unlucky there, but he lets Yonatos go past, I guess, so, yeah, that's at least that. So now we have, I think perhaps, okay, never mind. I think I'm missing something. Okay, yeah, I was missing the gaps. I was kind of bugged there. So yeah, we see Dan falling all the way back to P16. So not gonna help. It's not gonna help his race. And Elias has already pitted. We didn't catch that, but Elias has pitted. So let's see if the undercut is gonna help him. I think it might help him because pace-wise, he was probably faster than Nardo, but holding himself back to not go past because he wanted to just keep behind him. So now,
or even Nardo is crazy enough to go for the zero stoppers.
that would be quite crazy. I don't think he could pull it off in a safe way. No, he's okay. He's pitting. He's definitely pitting. So we'll
Okay,
have to
never
take
mind.
a look at that and see where he exits. Because if Elias managed to get a really like fast lap right now, he could potentially just get a very good undercut and go past him. And it looks like it's gonna be real close on the outside, on the exit of the pit lane. And yeah, we see Nardo just right there. And oh, he blocks Elias on the exit, but Elias maybe going past him is trying to put the power down, but it's real close between both of them. And the undercut doesn't look like it worked. Or not right now, it tries to go for the ant. Oh, he goes for the inside. But it's not gonna... Yeah, it's not gonna work for him right now. Yeah, maybe not the best strategy choice there. It looks like the undercut wasn't that powerful, or maybe it just got a bad outlap after he pitted. So yeah, we'll have to keep a close eye on those guys.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Blondie,
yeah.
What's happening?
Somehow, I don't know.
What is going on?
I have no idea. I guess he's just depleted his whole battery, but yeah. I guess he's denying 1 point to one of the top runners, guys. So, so yeah, I think now the ball is on Nardo's side. Because...
I mean, he still has the 3-second penalties.
Yeah, he does. But if they... Okay, but if Elias makes a mistake, let's assume he makes a mistake, he loses traction or he goes onto the grass, or if he just has a moment and he drops off the slipstream, Nardo's is gonna have the advantage with this tire wear. So, I don't know. That's something we'll have to keep a close eye on. Right now, Elias is winning the race effectively, but everything could change, and 1 lap of difference in the tires could be huge. It could actually be huge, especially in these conditions. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just looked. Elias has to cut the track 2 times, and he also has a 3-second penalty because he also has a warning.
He does have a warning. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
I just checked.
I don't even know how you check that, but I'm glad that's a thing.
Race directive.
Oh yeah, true. So I'm not gonna bother checking that on stream right now. But we see Lelen pitting in lap 17, so quite late for him. It goes again for, of course, another pair of intermediates.
Why is nobody choosing the soft tires?
Man, real. Actually real. So
Come on, guy.
he's gonna exit right behind Zoxon.
That's unlucky.
That's quite unlucky, and he's gonna have to work again to try and get past him, but right now he's not even in a slipstream, so... Yeah, let's see if he can manage to use a bit of his battery and get close to him. But yeah, he has a lot of work in his hands right now to do. And yeah, well, would you look at that? It's not a fighting again. And he got past Kizio.
Wow, how surprising.
Yeah, so he's now choosing to chase Coolest, hopefully. He's 8 tenths behind him. So Coolest is gonna try and get away from Nade, and he's managing to do so. He's almost 1 second in front of him. Not that it matters right now, but slipstream levels are, of course, very reduced when you're 8 to 9 tenths back from the car in front. So, yeah, that's something that both drivers will consider, of course. And let's just look at the penalties real quick. Both drivers are on the same penalties, so yeah. And we have perhaps just getting past Kizil, who has pitted. So yeah, perhaps really underperforming after his collision there with the wall in the outside of turn 3. So yeah, he's gonna try and, I guess, take every position that he can, maybe gather 1 or 2 points if he manages to do so.
I mean, he has some reserves in front, like Coolest and Lrc.
Yeah, that is always going to help him, but of course at the start of the race he was fighting for much better positions than that. So, oh, and Elias gets past Nardo. Nardo that has spun! Nardo has spun! But no damage. No damage for him. And he chooses to pit, and he's probably going to retire. Wow. Let's see if he proves us wrong, but no, he's going to pit? What is he pitting for? Maybe he got... He
got damage. Some slight damage, because it changed the front wing.
I guess so, yeah. Nothing that we could actually see, but... That's Elias in P1 right now.
Oh no, here we go again. Oh.
Well...
Can someone take this guy out, please?
He will probably take himself out at some point, but... When he reaches the back markers, at least, that's something that we'll probably have to witness. So, yeah, Nardo is right now going to exit in front of Coolest, and Coolest is gonna be wondering, how the fuck is this guy here? And yeah.
What is Polar Bear doing in Arlington, Texas?
True. True. Okay, let's see. I mean, the actual battle we have to look right now is Slinks. Slinks really close to Phil.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So
oh no.
There's a lot of history between both of them.
Yeah. Well, who doesn't have a history with skates?
That is true. That is very true.
Even I have one.
That is very true. And I'm being called biased in chat again, man. Just commentating the race, dude. Anyway.
Yeah. We should talk Elias the whole race, so shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's the first time that Elias is actually, like, you know, fighting someone. Didn't last for the whole race, but, I mean, it happened. Okay, so, we have Slinks, 3 to 4 tenths back from Phil. Let's look at the ERS levels. So, Phil with much more ERS than Slinks, so Phil, for a change, managing his battery well.
Yeah, I just want to say, wait, Phil has battery?
Yeah.
That's very unusual.
Yeah, quite unusual. But let's see how he manages it, because I think he's very aware of Slink's threat behind him. Be it pace-wise or racecraft-wise, is a threat in a lot of ways. So I think he will try to manage his race in the safest way he can.
Yes, probably, yeah.
Yeah, Phil right now, honestly, if he finishes P6, it's the best performance. I mean, it's the best place he could pretend to today. So
yeah, and he also gets promoted to P5 because Lrc.
Exactly. So it's a really good place to be in for him right now. So he just has to fend off Slinks, and potentially down the line he has to fend off Nardo. But because Nardo has 3 seconds of penalties, it's gonna be a bit easier for him.
And I also wanted to say there is no Blazer and Nordorf Cumin today, so
Yeah,
it can get terrorized.
which is very good, especially in wet Australia. That's like the
We did that. We haven't had a safety car yet.
yeah.
What are these guys doing?
Although the race
Crash!
isn't finished yet, so
Come on, crash, guys! Go do something.
yeah, come on, do something, guys. And Arrow got that commentary. Thank you, Pablo. Hope you're enjoying the race, because we are as well. And my voice isn't as much, but you know, we've got Dan with a 3-second penalty, so won't change too much, I guess, because Blondie already has a 3-second penalty. So if he doesn't get more track limit warnings, that should be pretty okay for him.
Imagine Elias gets a 3-second penalty, and in the last lap there is a safety car.
That would be kind of. Talking of safety
Have
car,
I
that's
have I
Trimmer
changed it?
Shave out, but he doesn't have any damage. He just not broke himself, I think. So he's going to allow whoever that is, perhaps, maybe, or Elias. Yeah, he's gonna allow Elias to go past him safely, which is good from the Hungarian driver. And yeah.
Watch and learn, Hashima. Watch and learn.
Yeah, very true. And I think Trimmer is now retiring 7 laps from the end of the race. Or maybe he got some damage. No, he is retiring. So, yeah, that's a GG from him. So that officially puts Unitos as the official back marker of the race. So...
I mean, it's technically not the last.
Technically it's
not
Lele,
last.
but
Yeah.
on track
The
at
goal.
least. Oh, hold on, we have Nardo that went for a move on Slings, and he's now going to be chasing Phil Malone. So Phil Malone is going to have to use his battery, and he's already starting to do so. So that's where the true battle starts there for Phil. That's going to be the main battle where you're going to have to take a look at. And Shimashev there getting out of the way, so well done from him.
I mean, he's AI getting out of the way.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we have Phil there. I think feeling maybe Nardo's nose inside his gearbox at this point because he's following him very closely. So let's see.
On the other hand, Phil is actually gaining on Mr. Bust.
Yeah, which is proof of very good pace, and I think the pressure that Nardo is putting on him is actually pushing him to go a bit faster and using his battery. So that's something positive. And Nardo using a lot of battery there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but they're both using quite a lot, so that's allowing them to get close to Mr. Bust. But Nardo carrying much more speed there into the chicane. Let's see if using his battery is going to help him to go for the move. Maybe.
Well, on the other hand, look at Nardo's head-up display. He is low on fuel. He has to sell fuel.
Let me turn on the telemetry for that. Oh no, we can't see that actually. On the telemetry. I have no idea how to see that, but it looks like Nardo is now on the outside of Phil. And yeah, he just manages to carry more traction. So it's still not over for Phil. It just has to follow him because Nardo has a 3-second penalty. So it just has to follow him, keep a clean race for 6 laps until the end, until the checkered flag. And yeah, and that's a clean P5 in his... yeah, in his pocket. I was not finding my words. I'm really sorry, guys, but yeah. And Blondie retiring. Hopefully it's in the pits. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was in the pits, so well done for him.
Why no safety car? Come on, guys.
True. Oh, Phil is getting dropped. That is not a good sign for him. He has to be using a little bit of battery here. Because he cannot allow himself to get dropped that quickly, because that could be a very bad sign for the future.
I mean, Nardo is one of the fastest guys we have, so it's not a shame to lose time to him.
No, but if he gets capped more than 3 seconds, it's bad because he's gonna be losing 1 position on track after the penalties. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's in his best interest to be pushing a little bit his battery, stay in his slipstream, and yeah, just hope that Nardo gets stuck behind Bust. Let's see if there's some team play there, because Bust doesn't have a penalty either. Yeah, let's see.
I mean, on the other hand, Nardo can also fight with Mr. Bust, and then
It looks
Phil
like that's what's
can-
happening. Yeah,
Yeah, just let him pass.
yeah, just let him pass. So let's see if Bus can actually try and make him lose time.
Meanwhile, there's a battle between Unatos, Leland, and Foxton.
Let's take a look at it. We have...
The real battle of mid.
Yeah, that's the real battle of this race, I have to say.
Now we watch this battle until the race ends.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be much happening. But unlucky.
I mean, you say, but I can see them crashing.
Oh, and I think Dan pitted. Is he retiring? No, he's just pitting for new tires 5 laps before the end. Alright, sure, that's fair. So, Phil got past Nardo. So I think Nardo made a mistake there, because he allowed Phil and Mr. Bus to get past.
That's true.
Oh, and he's under threat from Slinks, and he lets... Oh, he doesn't have the wing! He broke his winglets! That is gonna be really good from both Aston Martins. Mr. Bus and Phil Malone, right now, P4 and P5 on track.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And meanwhile, Mr. Bust is right behind Loris.
Yeah.
With Phil Malone right behind, so... Maybe we see... No, we can't see Aston podium because all 3 drivers in the front are full-time drivers.
Yep.
But yeah, let's see. P4, P5.
I think Mr. Bus...
P5, P6.
Yeah, but Mr. Bus right now is looking very fighty there with Loris. For no particular reason, because... I mean, Loris is gonna get disqualified either way, so why would you take a risk right now? But... I mean, it's there for the fight, I guess.
We take it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if that's gonna allow Phil... oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's why I'm saying you don't want to fight in this situation. That is crazy, dude. But yeah, he's still alive somehow. So Loris losing the position there, which doesn't really matter at the end, as we said, but... Yeah, I guess he's... Yeah, he just wants to retake it, so... There we go.
It's fun to watch. Let's say it like that.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch.
It is fun to watch, and I think Phil is gonna want to be following Mr. Bust for a bit to try and fend off Slinks a bit more easily, because right now it's not completely covered Slinks right now, because Slinks is really close behind him, and we have to take a look at Coolest and Nade going side by side through that corner. Yeah. Nade has been fighting the whole race, so Coolest, they're maintaining the inside line, and Nade going slightly wide. Is he gonna yield? Yeah, he's gonna be forced to yield there, so good job there from the British driver and commentator as well, but he's opted to be racing today, which is always good to see.
Technically, it's not British, it's English, when you look at his flag.
Well, okay, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I mean, if you tell a Scottish person that he's British, he will punch you in the face.
Yeah, yeah, but like most people, I guess, most people that are not from the UK refer English people from England as British. It's just, I don't know, it's probably a bad habit, but
yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, we'll come back to P5. Mr. Bust. Yeah, and we... No, sorry, we have Slinks who is literally sniffing Phil, so... we have to consider that we might have like a 4-car battle in the final laps for no particular reason. Again, as we said, but Slinks might want to... Yeah, to prepare a move on Phil in the dying laps of this race, so... I will be looking at Slinks' battery, was very low. He's on 20% right now. Phil is on very, very low battery as well, 20-something%. With Mr. Bust with a miserable 40% as well. And Loris with a full battery, so it's just basically backing everyone up at this point. He doesn't want to use battery. He loves getting disqualified.
He does that on purpose, to be honest.
Probably.
Because Loris is a dirty driver.
Yeah, actual noob, this guy. So it's just failing off Mr. Bust. Yeah, I think he just wants to back Phil and Slinks up so they can race together. But I think we have Dan that has he spun? I think he has spun. Let me just switch to him. No, it wasn't Dan. It was Kiziel. Yeah, it was Kiziel. I think he spun. Yeah, he broke 2 winglets on his front wing, so that's pretty much...
That's suboptimal.
Yeah, so that's race over for him. I don't think he can even pretend 2 points at this point, especially with penalties. But yeah, let's go back to P5. As we see Lrc going for the move on Mr. Bust and getting the move done. Yeah,
Nice,
oh,
nice.
Mr.
Yeah,
Bust
nice.
colliding with him in the chicane, but fortunately no one spun. So who is getting DSQ'd? So Lrc is getting DSQ'd because it's a reserve. And so is Coolest. And I
Yep.
think that's it, yeah. So that would
I
put...
think Nardo too. Or is he full time now?
I think he's
I have
full-time
no
now.
idea.
I don't want to
Okay.
be lying to you guys, but I think he's full-time right now, so... so yeah, he won't get disqualified.
Yep.
But yeah, so that means that for perhaps right now, it's gonna be really good. Because, yeah, I mean... yeah, he was not having a good race, and he's probably gonna get, like, P8, which is still
Yeah.
a good amount of points for him, so... Yeah.
I mean, it's good for your #1 driver at Ferrari.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He's showing who's the GOAT.
Exactly. So, we still have some battling going on here between Mr. Bust,
Again.
Lrc, and Phil. And Nardo signing the
And
fastest
Slink.
lap just for lols.
Yeah.
A lot of drifting there in that section. So we have a 4-car battle, and that's going to treat us well in the last lap. I just know it. I just know it.
Will we see a DNF in this battle?
I think so. I mean, it's Phil fighting in the finishing laps of the race with Slinks, who is also pretty hungry for a good place, I would assume, because he has been underperforming a lot.
And we have a... Oh, Phil has a 3-second penalty. That's suboptimal.
That is the actual thing that could not happen for him. So right now, David is getting P7 right now, or P6.
Lars gets also 3-second penalty, which is now 6 seconds.
Yeah, which doesn't really matter right now, but yeah,
I mean, if it counts, Norris and Dan and Kissian both all share the Shiro trophy today.
I guess so,
There's no
yeah.
time penalty.
But right now we have Mr. Bust trying to go for a move on Lrc. Lrc will still fend him off. I guess.
wait,
Oh my
he's-
god, does he go around the outside and he gets him? Absolutely incredible move there from Bust. Holy.
And by the way, Kissian is on soft.
Oh, interesting.
My goat.
My boat. Anyway, we have to look at Elias heading into the last sector now, or the last couple of corners, after fighting for more than half of the race with Nardo, who was DNF'd in the last lap. Yeah, he just gets the win. So congratulations to Elias. Very good display here, managing to fight with someone, which is very rare for us to see him fighting with someone. So absolutely
Yeah, but
incredible job from him.
But it's usual, so fuck off, Elias.
Yeah, exactly. And Bimpo crossing the line in P2, so really good result from him. Not much happened
Yeah,
in this
Mike.
race, to be honest, but incredible job from him. And the Ferrari taking his car to the last step of the podium. Quite a clean race from him.
Oh,
And yeah.
Slinks and Mr. Bust and
Oh.
Loris had contact, which means... Slinks
Which is gonna shake up everything. So Slinks gets P4. Yeah, Slinks is gonna get P4 somehow. And Phil is gonna get P5, I think, even with his penalty. So, or is Mr. Bus gonna get it? I am not sure. Let's see now when they cross the line. Oh my god.
No,
They're
Mr.
almost
Bust
colliding on the line. Well, anyway, that's
It's
gonna
LRC.
mean... Yeah, that's gonna mean Mr. Bus gets P5 with Phil in P6. So Phil didn't get maybe the best result he could have had, but still solid. Kudos in P7, really good drive there from the reserve driver for Haas. Nade in P8, who has been fighting for the
With
world
the-
race.
Yeah, with a 29 lap battle.
Yeah, literally. Loris P9
Loris with-
as a reserve is gonna
Pin-
get disqualified, so that means perhaps gets P9. And
Yeah,
yeah,
but he pinned it anyway, so yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, that was a really good race. I hope you guys in chat also enjoyed it. And yeah. Oh, well, my voice is gonna need a little bit of rest, so after we review the results, I will be going into an intermission. What do we see? We saw there Elias with the Bahrain flag, representing his neighboring country. So we see Elias P1, absolutely incredible drive from him, fighting with Nario for the whole race. We have Bimpo in P2, very very good drive from him as well. Quiet race from him, and so
Yeah,
and the same applies for Afari. And
they
then
just were there,
yeah,
basically.
yeah, we're just strolling around, but I mean that's what they needed to do. They had a good race, they're in a good position to do so, and yeah, they capitalized on what they could take. So Slicks getting a really good P4 from a
Somehow.
P10 on the grid. Yeah, really well done from Slicks. I mean, that's gonna be a very good take from him after, after from bad performances in other races, in previous races, with Mr. Bust in P5, with Phil in P6. Cool.
Did
Yeah.
Slings just quadrupled like Alpine's points?
Probably. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to look at the standings, but yeah, Nade P8, Loris P9, reserve, so that allows perhaps to get 2 points in P9, followed by Unitos getting 1 point after a very, very miserable race from him. So I think he's going to be a little bit happy, at least, to get 1 point, despite him pretending to get much more points than that. But still, that was a really good race from a really good recovery from some of those drivers. Unitos and perhaps still managing to get points after what happened is commendable. So yeah, right now what we're gonna do is head into the intermission.
Yes.
Yeah, we will need it, and my voice also needs it. So we'll be back after with some interviews. So yeah, we'll be right back. All right, and we are back, guys. We're gonna proceed with the interviews then. We're gonna have let's see. Well, Elias in first, I would guess, if he is in the VC. Yeah, and I'm gonna let I'm gonna let Tim lead the dance. Let's just get Elias in here. All right, there we go. Your race winner.
Hello, Elias. Hello.
Hello.
How was it to finally battle something on track?
It was cool. It was a tough race in the beginning. But yeah, I still managed to win. So yeah, good day still.
Yeah, we saw it. We saw it. I mean,
Um,
yes.
yeah, I'm just frustrated about qualifying. Really, it's just, I don't know. I would have had pole if it wasn't for that one shot quality. Honestly, dude,
It is
that
what
was
it is.
so annoying, man. It's
I
just
mean, it is what it is,
yeah.
right?
I mean, one shot quality is like I don't know. Like you have to do so many
Yeah.
things at once. Like you have to do a good lap, but at the same time, like you can't invalidate because don't have
Uh,
another
I,
chance.
I mean, you didn't invalidate, so
Still missed
that
out
would
on
be the,
pole.
that would be the worst case scenario if you would have invalidated your lap there.
I know exactly where I lost time everywhere in the lap, bro. Especially the last corner, dude. I was sideways. That was so annoying, man. To miss out on pole by 7,000s. I'm not gonna forget this moment.
I mean, we normally used to you would have like the pole by 2 years or so in every session. So
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, pole. I guess doesn't matter if I still win. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean,
yeah,
we could say argue that you should have to last to first for every race that's left in
yeah.
this
No,
in
I'm
the
not gonna
season.
win like that then.
I mean, you would. Let's be honest, you probably would win
I
then.
wouldn't. Maybe one or two tracks.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, but I think you still had fun in the race, right?
Yeah, I did. Like I did have fun, but it was also like I had to stay like focused and calm like throughout the whole race because um those conditions were very tough. Um, like you get wheel
Uh,
spin in fifth gear, so you have
y-
to manage the traction like a god, bro. And
I mean, yeah, I mean, wheel spin in fifth gear. It's F124. So what do we expect?
yeah, I'm getting
Realism?
F122 vibes, bro. But
So yeah,
yeah, I mean, I managed to keep it clean. I managed to like keep it within the white lines as well, and yeah, I prevailed in the end. Got another win. I'm happy about the race, just not about the qualifying. Um, but yeah, I mean, still, I mean, the race is what matters, no? So yeah,
yeah, that's where the points get. Where you get points. That's true.
I told myself that like this is either gonna be the best race ever, or it's gonna be the most chaotic race we ever have like in the history of LRC. There's no in between in this league, bro.
Yeah, but in the end, it was kind of boring, to be honest.
Really? I thought there was a bit
No,
of
it
action.
wasn't. It was battle all the places, man.
Oh, okay.
I think Nadi had a battle for the whole race with someone.
Yeah, I expected it to be like action packed, to be honest. Oh my god, Monza's in 2 weeks. Next race is Monza. Yeah, that
Guess
one's gonna
what?
be that
Guess
one's
what?
gonna be
I'll be
interesting.
back too.
What?
I will be back too then.
Oh my god, bro. You're gonna create a mobile chicane, dude.
No, actually, I had a league race yesterday in Monza, and it turned out that Monza is basically the only track I can drive without spinning.
Surprise us, bro. Surprise us, man. Do it. Make a chicane in the main straight.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah. I mean, today was good. Just like could have done better in qualifying. Um, but yeah. I mean, I managed to do everything like pretty well in the race. So I guess that's what matters. And yeah, good day overall. That and yeah, not much more to add really.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, GT and Arrow, do you have something to add?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you. Well, first of all, congrats for the race win. And
Thank you.
yeah, how did it go with the battling with Nardo? We saw like you stayed behind him to save up your battery. You didn't rush any move. You put pressure on him. You definitely did put some pressure on him. Also, sometimes going for a move, but not too aggressively. Just trying stuff out and see if he falls for it. Um, was it the plan since the beginning of the race for you?
Yeah, that's you summed it up pretty well, really. I tried to be patient behind him, tried to use my ERS well, because I knew like, uh, I know how fast he is. He's raced here before once, and I know how quick he is. So, I just tried to keep it clean. I tried to like, at some points, like I would fake the move. I tried to see like if he would fall for it. I tried to see like if I would catch him off guard. Um, some at some points I did try to go for an actual move, but it's just it was just hard to pull off because uh any moment where I'd use my ERS, he'd be using it as well. Like, so it was pretty tough to pull something off. Plus, he had more straight line speed than I did, so I just tried to be patient. And even more so when he got the penalty, like the time penalty, just made me just calm down a bit more and just stay more patient. Like I knew I'd have it in the bag if I just stayed patient and like not rush anything. And yeah, that proved successful. I mean, he did spin in the end, but still, I mean, uh, I didn't get involved in anything with him. So yeah, I think I managed it pretty well. Yeah, that, that's it really.
Okay, well, yeah, that's pretty much what we've said also on stream. So glad to be confirming this with yourself in person. So yeah, I mean that's all from me. So yeah, thank you for being in the commentators booth, and yeah, we'll see you around.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah.
Bye.
But
Okay. So who do we have next? We have Bimpo, Mr. P2. So his volume is really loud by default, so I won't change it and I will just see how it goes, and I'll just see.
we do not care.
If we do not care. Hello, Bimpo.
Hello.
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 So, okay, you're a bit loud, so let me just reduce it a bit. Okay. So, really dull race from your side, as it looked like. But still, nonetheless, very impressive P2. You just kept it clean. You didn't really have any battling to do for like 95% of the race, it feels like. But yeah, very consistent pace. You managed everything pretty well. And yeah, was there anything to note from your side in the race, or not really?
No, that might have been the most boring thing I've ever done in my life. I was in like the kind of no man's land bit of being faster than the guy behind, but too slow for the guys ahead. So I literally just sat there like twiddling my thumbs for the entire race. It was a hell of a time.
Yeah. Uh, well, yeah, that's basically. Honestly, I think you had like 5 seconds of total screen time, because yeah, not much was happening. But nonetheless, are you still happy with the P2?
Uh, yeah, I guess so. I think Elias and Nardo were too fast for me, so P3 I thought was going to be the minimum, but yeah, I'll take a P2.
Oh, that's good to hear that from your side. Well, of course, despite the reserve rule that we have, which means every reserve taking place in the race will be disqualified to not influence the standings, you still managed to get a very good display of pace on track to get a P2. So, yeah, congratulations for that. And yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything to add, Tim?
Not really, no.
All right. Well, if that's everything, then thank you for getting into the commentators booth, Bimpo. And yeah, wish you good luck for the next race.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks. See you. All right. So, pretty short interview as well with Wimpo. I mean, his race wasn't, I mean, as he said, pretty boring, so not much to talk about, but yeah. So, who got P3? So far isn't there. Loris, I guess we could get Slinks. Yeah, let's get Slinks in. Oh god, you lead the way, Tim.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. P4.
Yeah.
How was the race?
It was chaotic, really. I lost 6 positions off the start because it looks like Phil jumped the start and it made me think I jumped the start, so I braked a little bit and then I lost time all
Oh,
down the straight.
Oh, the bug is back, basically.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then yeah.
And how was the setup?
It was good. It was quite slidey, but that's probably just because it's wet.
Yeah, I think everyone had same issues. It was basically more Formula Drift than Formula 1 in this race.
Yeah.
So you got, but in the end you were pretty fast. I mean, you gained like in the last stint you gained like 5 positions, if I'm correct.
Yeah, so I got back up to P11 and then it's just impossible to overtake in a train really when there's no DRS. So I went for an undercut and I gained quite a few positions and then I was basically stuck behind Phil for like 12 laps because his wings were so low. Couldn't overtake
Yeah.
and then
Speaking of Phil, what the fuck happened in the last fucking lap, man?
yeah, that I mean I'm happy it happened because obviously P4, but yeah, luckily I managed to get him on the last lap.
It was probably the most chaotic last sector I ever saw in LRC.
Yeah, I'm lucky I dodged it.
True. So, how do you feel about Monza next week?
I don't know, Monza's probably one of my worst tracks. I'm not looking forward to it.
So, you don't expect anything for
Maybe,
next week, like
maybe
top 10 or top
I'll
10
be
or
ha-
so?
Oh yeah, top 10 for sure. Maybe I'd be happy with like a 6th or 5th, maybe. Consider I don't play the game a lot anymore.
Yeah, true. So, yeah, Arrow, do you have something to add?
Yeah, I wanted to ask actually. Well, your race pace, I guess, was decent enough. I mean, as you mentioned, I mean, the DRS train, or rather slipstream train, didn't make it really easy for you. But we've seen a slight decline of pace from you recently, from what we'd expect. Yeah, seeing last season's performance, especially in quali. Do you attribute this to anything, or just like a drop in activity from you in the game?
Oh yeah, I don't play the game. I play it once a week for LRC, and that's basically it.
Is that down to anything, any reason specifically?
I think it's because I just played the game too much last game, and I got a bit burnt out. So I just
Yeah,
don't enjoy the game as much anymore.
yeah, that's really fair. I mean, yeah, I hope you can get back to enjoying this piece of shit. I mean, yeah,
Probably not.
yeah, probably not. But I mean, yeah, I'll just keep it positive and let's see. Maybe we get to see you back fighting for podiums. Yeah, in the near future. Let's see.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's everything from my side. Yeah. Thank you for being
Thank
in
you.
the commentators booth.
Thank you.
All right. Goodbye. Well, he's gone. Okay. So, yeah. Let's take a look then at the voice chat. Let's see what else is in there. I guess. I mean, I don't remember the exact order, but I think yeah, Phil was around there, so I'll take Phil in. Commentator VC. Yeah, there we go. All right. Hello, Phil.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
your race was pretty action-packed, specifically the second half of the race. A
Yeah.
lot of fighting with your teammate, with Sligs, and I think you were following Coolest. Was it Coolest? No, Coolest was behind you, I think.
Coolest was in the first and on my battle.
Yeah. But then he was fighting with Nade. I mean, he fought with Lade with pretty much the whole race, but yeah. So a lot of fighting. How clean was the battling? Because it looked pretty clean from our side. Like, was it enjoyable?
Yeah, from my side, most of the battles were mostly enjoyable. Of course, I did get a back shot from Shadow, which made me lost a bit of time, and also it took me a bit of time to actually I actually was kind of caught so off guard that I actually lost all my focus for a few seconds to like regain that, and I lost like a few positions in that while I regained my focus.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, Shadow also didn't end up having the best of races, so yeah, I mean, just doing Shadow things, and yeah, so it also, yeah, it drew him back as well quite a bit, so yeah, it's not like you get a lot from that, so yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I wanted to ask, what happened in the last battle? We saw, I mean, we were saying on stream that it was absolutely crucial for you to maintain that spot in front of Nardo, and yeah, he was also getting involved and etc. So it was due to time penalties. We thought you were gonna be able to save your spot for a P5, but yeah, or P4 actually. So what
Yeah, it
happened?
could have been. So basically, I think I made a mistake. So the battle which Mr. Bast thought was a good idea to hold with Loris,
Yeah,
cost me a lot of time. Maybe you have seen leak chat. I tried to say it to him. It would have been a good idea to let me pass because, as you probably saw, I was really fucking fast on the straight lines.
yeah,
And it would have been good if he would have let me pass, so I wouldn't have to fight again with slings. I tried a few maneuvers to get past him, but yeah, he didn't let me, and then in the end, because of that, I lost the position to slings, where I think I got a bit of dirty air ahead, which made my car understeer, and that opened the gate for slings, which I then tried just to retain. But yeah, you saw what the battle in the end with Bust and Loris brought him. So I guess it's a bit of karma. Unfortunately, he got back again because of my 3 seconds. But yeah, as he personally said it, I'm not his teammate anymore. So I guess it is what it is.
yeah, a bit of bad blood, and I think maybe the cooperation was never really good between both of you, which is a shame. I mean, you're both like in the races, you always end up being close to one another, so it would be in your benefit to both of you to be able to communicate effectively and cooperate. But I
Yeah,
mean,
but
if he's close to that, I mean, it's gonna be difficult for him to find a spot in LRC. That's for sure.
Yeah. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. From my side, I always wait in the Aston Martin chat for him. I'm always there if he wants to talk with me. But as he clearly said and interested, he's the faster of us both, and I don't have anything in my power to come and I quote now to boss him around.
Yeah, of course, and I mean, he's a grown up, so he does whatever he wants. But yeah, I mean, factually, I mean, it's a shame because yeah, I think
Yeah.
you both are a solid lineup. We could pretend, which yeah, could pretend to, I think fighting for a podium in the constructors, but yeah, I mean, it's not meant to be. So yeah, hopefully you're gonna be able to individually show your skills in the next races as well. And yeah, I mean, I don't exactly remember. I think you did have the best quali out there. I think you got like P10.
Again, quali, not P9, but quali
P9.
is still my weak point, and I think it's still a very long way to get up there. I mean, it was a bit better when we didn't have the lobby restart. I think I was on something like P7 or something like that on the long quali. But yeah, made a few mistakes on the lap as always, and I'm not the best quali driver.
Yeah, we did predict that some of the drivers were gonna be really impacted by the one-shot quali. I mean, if you do one mistake, you're basically done. I mean, there's no way to saving it. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, yeah, hopefully it can go better in quali in the next race. Yeah, that's pretty much everything from my side. I don't know if Tim has anything to add to the interview.
I have a small question. Who is the better horse terrorist? Coolest and Lorries or the Americans?
The Americans still. Nothing beats them.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's all for me.
All right. Well, thank you, Phil, for being in the commentators booth, and yeah, good luck for the next race, and see you around.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for commentating today.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right. So, I'll let you lead the way then for the Loris interview, and we're gonna get him in after a fighty race from him. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah, true. Hello.
Hello.
So, not the best race, right?
Yeah, I mean, not too bad, but yeah. Well, my voice is calm. But yeah, pace wasn't too good, but it could have been much worse after. Well, yeah, that's it actually.
So basically, what happened in the last lap? Because you were tumbling down like crazy.
Well, I went for a move when I was ahead going into turn one, but he outbraked himself and then, well, at least from my POV, and then turned into me like I wasn't there, and then we collided. Then at the main straight to the finish line, he tried to take me out like an idiot. I don't know why he would do that,
Hmm.
but he didn't succeed, so that was quite funny actually. And a few laps before, I had the weirdest glitch in my life. I was driving going into turn three, then my car just suddenly stood still.
What the
So
fuck?
Nardo then crashed on my rear and then got wing damage.
Hmm. Well, so I guess one solution to solve the problem with Mr. Bast is you download Call of Duty now, and you do a 1v1 with snipers and quickscoping.
No, 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 no. He can go to bed.
You can go to the steward's room, right?
Oh, I already went there.
Is the beer still there? Still cold?
Yes, I think it is.
Oh, good. So, do you race next week in Monza, or do you have to work?
Uh, I might, yeah, depends at what time I come back. But yeah, I might race a Monza. Because
All right,
usually it's quite a good track for me. And if it's dry, that's gonna help a lot. So yeah, we'll see.
that's good. A good point. A good point. Yeah. So, something from you, Arrow?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to congratulate you for the race. I mean, it was still pretty solid race from your side, despite, of course, the SQ for being a reserve driver.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, was there any plan in the end to get involved or to back up Phil and Slinks, maybe to watch them battle behind, and maybe I don't know.
Um, no, not at all. I was just slower. I made too many mistakes. Then at the end, I was like, well, now that you're here, I'm gonna defend for my position because I had the right to do it. And yeah,
Yeah, we
I
saw
think
you weren't
beginning,
using battery at some point. You were full battery, so that's why we were wondering kind of what was the
oh, no,
strategy.
I was on, I think I was on average almost all of the time, but I tried to save it for the main straight because I had low wing, so I could come back at him
Okay.
quite easily. And then yeah, um, well, I think the beginning of the battle with Mr. Bust was quite cool. I think it was relatively clean because I think he overtook me a few times on the outside and stuff like that, and we didn't crash. So that was cool until the end. But yeah.
Yeah, it was an interesting battle. Okay. Well, that's fair. Nothing much more to add from me. So I want to thank you for being in the commentators booth today with us, and yeah, that's everything from my side.
Yes, and thank you for commentating and streaming, Team and PLPin.
Thank you,
No
appreciate it.
problem, my friend. No problem.
All right, that's it then. I'll see you around for mods, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right. So, let me see now. Actually, I won't go by order because I don't remember the order, but I would guess, yeah, coolest. Let's get coolest in. Commentator VC. There we go. I hope he's heard that he's been moved.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, coolest.
Hello.
So, yeah, your race was pretty feisty. You got pretty feisty with Nade, especially. I mean, I think you had a like 29 lap battle with him, as Tim mentioned on stream. So, yeah, anything to say about that battle? Did you enjoy it? Because it looked pretty cool from our side.
Yeah, that was most of my race. It was very fun. We seemed pretty evenly matched on pace. He had like way less wings than me, but I was also I think I had the best battery management out of everyone on the track. Maybe Elias, I don't know, but yeah, he just couldn't get past me because I always had like 25% battery to spend on the straights. So he
Oh.
was just stuck, he was stuck in behind, and he just getting more and more frustrated because we were in the same call. So it was just like the race was going on. And he was like, "Oh my god, it's the final lap." And then he told me after the final lap he had like 95% battery deployed on the straight, and he still couldn't get past me because I still had enough saved. So yeah, it was a very fun fight with him. There was a few other things at the start of the race. Honestly, that was so long ago that I don't even remember it now. There was a few people I was side by side with. I think I made a good move on perhaps. I don't really remember, but yeah, it was mostly just didn't really have the pace today, so just staying clean and enjoying the fight with him.
Yeah, I mean, both you, perhaps, and Nade were having like great battles, honestly, especially at the start, but then after perhaps got a bit of an inconvenient accident out of turn 2. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, pretty good fight we've seen from you all throughout the race. Good racecraft. At the end, I don't remember what position you actually get in the end.
I did post the thing in the commentator chat if you want to refer to
Oh,
it.
I
But
did.
yeah, it was P7 in the end. So yeah, it was in the points. I mean, obviously only reserves, so it doesn't make too much difference. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I wasn't expecting too much. It was like either it was going to be chaos and I'd have a chance at maybe somehow getting another podium, but it wasn't chaotic enough. People were somewhat well behaved. I'm not going to say well behaved, but they were somewhat well behaved. There was no fatal accidents, at least.
Yeah, somehow.
I mean, they were somehow sensible for LRC.
Yeah.
Yeah, standards, let's say.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we were expecting. I mean, there was even polls in league chat before the start of the race to see how many safety cars. The minimum number was 3, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. So yeah, yeah, the race went much better than what we thought.
Yeah, I do think we may end up tweaking the safety car frequency because I'm pretty sure we've only had one this entire season, and that does not add up. So we may have to increase it or something. But yeah, without the safety car, there wasn't really a whole lot that I could do to go beyond P7.
Yeah, especially
It was P8 for most of the race. It was just because Lrc missed the best on the final lap, just full death.
Yeah, that is fair. I mean, as Phil is saying, I mean, it's tier 2 at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, it's tier 2. We know tier 2 has always been the cleanest, which obviously right now is tier 1. But yeah, I mean, this season it's even tougher to get some action on track due to the slipstream and DRS trains. So if even in a wet race in Australia we don't get safety cars, that means it's something really wrong. And yeah, we might look into maybe changing the lobby settings and making it a bit more action-packed with more safety cars. But yeah, the end of the day was a good race to commentate, a good race to watch, and yeah, I can see it was a good race for you to be driving in. So yeah, that's all from my side. Do you have anything to ask, Tim?
Not really, no.
All right. Well then, thank you, Coolest, for taking part in the race, and thank you for being for accepting the interview. And yeah, that's all from my side.
All right. I'll see you next week.
All right, see you next
Goodbye.
week then. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
All right, then that's coolest interview done. So we have Zoxon and Lelen. I'll let you get on with Zoxon.
We could actually send both in because they were both probably around in the whole race.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, let's do that. All right,
Really?
so Zoxon is in, and we're gonna get Lelen as well. There we go.
Yeah.
What?
Hello.
Hey.
So how was the race with both of you? I think you were both like around each other for the whole race.
Oh, a double interview. That's new to LRC. That's
We are
Yeah.
creative today, my guy.
Yeah,
We are
well,
creative.
pretty creative.
Okay,
you're not
so
a
basically, okay, I'm gonna start first. So basically, I almost killed Zoxon because I don't know how to make space apparently. But apart from that, shit race, the pace was unbelievably slow. I tried to defend against the people, but I didn't. I actually had a good fight against Trim and later against Sox. Yeah, at some point, Unatos reached me, he overtook me, and I lost the car and I lost the position to Zoxon again. And I finished, I don't know, P something, I don't even remember.
P12.
Oh, thank you, Zox. Yeah, that's
No,
very
no,
far
no.
away from everyone.
P13. 13 actually. Then you get 11 because of Bimbo and Loris.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been better because I could have get P15, but that's not happening, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I mean, it could be worse. It could always be worse. You
Yeah.
didn't get you,
No.
you didn't get the Chiru trophy today, so
Yeah, I
congratulations.
noticed, man. I only got 3 seconds. What the hell? I should have
That's
get more.
that's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, but yeah, I would have liked to get P15 instead, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zox, I think it's up to you
Anyway.
now.
Yeah, I guess the incident with Lennon, I do not think there should be one penalty point as Lawrence himself has the race ruined and he couldn't participate any longer due to this incident. As of the rulebook, under Chapter 6, Section 3, it is clearly within 3 points, causing a moderate to avoidable collision, and this was not a minor collision nor a major one. This incident did cause yourself, Cooper, a damaged vehicle, as well as Lois with a damaged suspension, open bracket, DNF, close bracket, due to your error. This, therefore, led to Loris out of the race and you with a lot of damage. Thus, I think it should be 3 penalty points. Yeah, I wasn't clean either, as I had one incident with Trimmer. I thought I did not get this much speed behind Trimmer. In the end, I did, and I bumped off the Timmer a bit. Fortunately, without any damage to Trimmer or myself. Yeah, in the end, it's only P12. It will be P10 because of Bimbo and Loris, and should have been P9. Maybe if one thing for sure, I have a headphone which is wireless, and in like the second or third lap, it started beeping because of low battery.
Oh, that's
Oh,
annoying.
that's suboptimal.
Yeah, I didn't know it's not it does not even have three quarter of an hour to get off, and yeah, it did go off. So yeah,
I mean, at least
I had to go to the main menu and put in my cable.
I mean, at least you didn't smash your headphones like a certain Toto Wolf.
He can behave at Mercedes. At least.
I mean, I've seen that Shadow can do back shots. I also did some back shot with Trimmer, so it's a Mercedes thing. So yeah.
Yeah, I
you
think.
both love back shots, right?
Yeah, I guess Stream doesn't.
The funniest thing was with Sling. Was Slinks in the interviews?
Yes.
You already heard that his weird swear on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. It's links.
Yeah. It's Lynx. I would have wished his witch just like
What
you
happened?
know
Yeah.
What?
Arrow?
that I wished that his wheel should be like
I don't get. Sorry, man.
I swear.
I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm
I'm
so
lost
hurt
too.
from
wait a
brain.
minute.
I'm waiting the minute.
Hey, you haven't heard the explosion?
Yeah, anyway,
No.
so I'm gonna ask then, if Tim doesn't have anything else to ask, I'm gonna ask then, yeah, so this is gonna sound a little bit like a collective roast, but that's not the point of it. But okay,
It
both
is.
of you have been, I mean, of course, Len just got the game, so of course there's a learning curve to it, and yeah, so both of you have been underperforming a bit compared to. Yeah, we can say you've been absolutely shit, both of you.
Oh,
Uh,
finally, man. Yeah, let's go.
I give the
Yes,
people what they
yes.
want, you know.
Oh,
I'm just like that, man.
let's give Twitch to what he deserves.
Yes, exactly. Pablo would
You know what?
would be
Technically,
begging
they
for it
don't deserve
anyway.
anything.
By the way, Pablo French.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
we can go on.
Anyway, yeah, so you've been both underperforming, and today's race was not the best for both of you. There has been a lot of fighting, despite that, and as you said, there's been a bit of contact. So your lack of performance, what do you attribute it to? And I think we can start by giving the mic to Leland.
Lack of having good hands that have good inputs from the brain, but the brain doesn't give good inputs either. So I guess it's L from both hands and brain. I mean, I got my fights, which were actually cool, even though I almost murdered a Mercedes car. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I just have to get more confident through the corners and maybe push a little bit more. But yeah, I think that's it by my side, my part.
Okay, interesting. So yeah, I guess that's all things that will get better with the practice and as time goes on, of course, with experience. But yeah, as for you, Zoxel, what do you attribute it to?
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, be better. I will not be sorry. I will be better.
Whoa!
That is, well, so Sigma, as some cat would say.
As Sus has said, which I hope he will be driver of the day.
It will.
will,
He
yeah.
actually is leading the vote with 6 votes, so 50% of the votes. So yeah, I think he's pretty well on the top step of the podium.
Monza. There's not much to train about, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be just common sense in Monza is gonna prevail as per usual. So do you think only practice will allow you to get better, or is there like racecraft elements that you'll be looking to practice?
Just like having more time to practice at all.
It's fair.
So in that case, it was not the nicest race, but still, it would be 1 point for the other if the other disqualifications will happen. And yeah, as I said, I try to get better, and I'm just yapping about with this music in the background. So
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. About
in that case, we are just about to get better. Both Shadow and I, yeah, that wasn't our best race, so let's hope we will be better in Monza. The track of straight line speed and toe. We see.
Yeah, hopefully both you and Shadow can show what Mercedes have been. I mean, to be fair, they've had a pretty shit history in LRC, with one of the members, one of the worst drivers we've seen in LRC, in the chat right now talking and yapping about skibidis and sigmas. But you know, that's what we have, and yeah, hopefully you can yeah, you can promote Mercedes to a good legacy. And yeah, hopefully you both are able to convert your potential. So, yeah, exactly. So thank you both for being here. If Team Giroud Bleisch has nothing to add, then yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
Thank you.
All right.
Zero.
Thank you both of you for the interview. And
Yeah, and you can now fuck off.
exactly, I wouldn't put it any
My li-
better.
that's my line. No, come on.
All right.
Oh, still here.
Well,
We are stealing now.
Can I
Fuck
can
you.
I see clips?
you can in
Yeah,
the
come.
Twitch chat. All right.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Stay
Right.
here. Oh no.
No, he's gone. All right. So we've got Pablo.
Bonjour, I am Pablo. I wanted to say every one of you, I am 100% French. I live in Le
Shut the fuck
Havre.
up, French.
I go to university there. I aspire to be a escargot cook when I get older. So yeah, as you can clearly see about my username, I'm definitely the real Pablo. Did you know that in France we have Paris, and Paris is one of the dirtiest cities ever, but that has a reason, because Paris is so old, we have a lot of skull underneath it, and the skulls are so dirty, and they are like 100 years old. And did you know in France we have buses, but they only drive like every 20 minutes or something? It's not something like that's never happened anywhere else in the world. Did you know that?
Jesus, you waffle like Pablo. Holy shit! That's really immersive. God damn.
Because
swear.
I am Pablo.
D'accord.
Yes, it's very true.
I am very Pablo.
So,
Bonjour.
Pablo, how is the rest of your racing career gonna go?
I'm
Tom
gonna
works.
I'm gonna get cheese penalties, because 1 minute is not enough yet. I have to adjust that to 2 minutes in one race, and then I get promoted to a camembert.
Yes, okay, yes, that's very true, and thanks for your input.
No
You will-
worries. I always wanted to talk that about of my soul.
Thank you, Pablo.
you will never beat my record, you dumb fuck.
No, no, I'm French. How should I say? We French, we normally give up, but on this point, I don't.
I will give up you to the wall. Idiot.
You have to race first, okay?
I will forget the race, that breaking point in turn 1.
Okay. We should make a 2v2 in on my favorite track, Circuit Le Port Ricard.
Yes, exactly. So, thank you for being here, Mr. Pablo. And yeah, I hope we see you racing in Paul Ricard when it's added back to the calendar.
Exactly.
All right, merci beaucoup, Pablo.
Le camembert, bye bye.
Goodbye. All right.
My,
So,
my IQ just dropped like 200.
yeah, mine was already 200, like negative 200. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, we are gonna get a special guest in. If he actually wants to get in a fucking VC, which is Elias, but he's not in a VC, so he's not gonna get in. So
Yeah.
L from him. Yeah.
Skill issue.
All right. So we're gonna go to the next section of the stream, which is the clips for stream. All right, and my cat is meowing in the background, so I hope you guys enjoy that. What the fuck is he doing in Ferrari VC? This guy he actually has a problem. But anyway, let me move him here. All right, so we have Elias here, who's gonna be with us. What the hell? Sorry guys, it's like a race in the background. This is just immersive, you know? Immersive stream. Okay, so we're gonna have let me not like commentator chat.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard your cat in the background.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah.
All right, so clips for stream section. Let's get it, guys. Why is Discord not showing up? Dude, what the hell?
Do we have a lot of clips today?
I have no idea, to be honest. Okay, Discord was actually not showing. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have a Twitch clip that's not embedded correctly, so we're not gonna watch it. Blondie with a dot. Dan with the Twitch clip, which we're not gonna look because it's not embedded. We have Slinks'
Sure,
clip.
I'm just
Do
gonna
you
exclude
want me to stream, by the way?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
that's good.
Okay, I'll stream it just for the Pelias guy. Alright. I won't share the audio, because otherwise, yeah. So, we have Slinks' start here. Let's look at it.
did he redeem himself? Oh, I think he said like he lost like emerging positions.
What the fuck? He started in second gear.
Oh, that's quite.
Wait, wait, hold on, let me see this.
I'm not sure. Oh my god.
That's suboptimal.
Quite suboptimal. Oh, and then Dan colliding with Coolest.
Yeah, suboptimal is me exiting the track.
All right, so we have
What the
we have
fuck is
Slinks
this guy here?
What?
Okay, anyway.
Bro, so we have Slinks here making his best Lando Norris impression.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, simply lovely.
That's, yeah, quite unfortunate. Pablo, you can submit it through... Well, you can't, I guess, XD. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream Chrome. Okay, so... yeah, quite unlucky. So let's look at the second clip from Slinks. Oh
Yeah, I
my
think that's
god.
suboptimal. Was that 3
What
cars?
the fuck? So that was...
Bro.
Okay, so that's what happened between Blondie, Unitas. Oh my god. I think it just got... Yeah. So... Suboptimal?
Yes, a little bit. But the fun part is that the Slinks got a warning for that.
No, what's even funnier is that wasn't the safety car. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, we have to safety car and use it properly. I have to.
That 3 cars, dude.
It must have been disabled, man.
It's
That
on
can't
reduced, so
just
it's
be...
basically disabled.
Well, no, it's... Okay, so usually we have it standard reduced, but maybe the settings were changed for this race? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I turned it on. Okay. Well, I don't know. Something was going on then. Maybe it's just this game that's more, I mean, less sensitive to safety cars, so yeah. But yeah, I guess we're gonna see that. Me and Elias are gonna see this incident multiple times in the tickets. So yeah. Let's look now at Blondie's race start. Oh my god.
Stewart.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, we're gonna put that in good quality so you can feast our eyes in this clip. Starting at sub 10k RPM, so that's suboptimal. But he did buck down, so guess that's good. Oh, and he got absolutely shafted there with Zoxon's incident.
That's
Schumacher
really
against
suboptimal.
He got... Wait, he got an illegal overtake.
What?
And then Leland just leaving. Well done. Leland was like, nah, I don't feel like racing.
Yeah, racing sucks.
At this point, I think F124 is just cyberbullying.
To be honest. Then he outbreaks himself.
He probably had to serve that as well.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, he had to pit at some point, so yeah.
Suboptimal.
Very suboptimal, yeah. That's
As
very
my
brave.
brother once said, bro, that's so anal.
It is very anal.
Yeah.
But that's very brave from him to use the battery. Wait, here, on this curb specifically.
Yeah,
I'll do
that's
it.
not. Yeah, that's suboptimal, bro.
That's quite suboptimal.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But it worked.
it
It
worked.
worked.
I guess it did spin, so yeah, very good from him. We've got a clip from Slinks.
I think this is the collision between.
Oh, the final lap. Yeah, final lap
Yeah,
collision between Mr. Bussing and Loris.
Suboptimal.
Let's see. That was the point of impact. And Loris really has some problems with this corner, man. I have to say.
PTSD from season 5, bro.
Yeah. But it might have been Bust's fault. I don't know. Maybe he turned in too early, but
It's not too clear from.
yeah,
Yeah, he did.
I think he did.
Definitely.
Maybe it was a combination of both. Well, I guess we'll get to know that in the tickets, because I think, as Loris mentioned
Yeah.
in his interview,
Oh, for God's sake, dude.
he reported it.
Yeah. There's gonna be so many tickets, man.
so that's what happened. It's like Homelander lasering your balls.
Yeah.
So I'm
what
curious
a,
to see
what a
that.
caption.
See, that's how you embed clips, by the way, Pablo.
Yeah.
Alright, we have the Zoxel
look.
cam very focused, as you can see.
Look, mom, I'm on television.
Well, Tremor just
Yeah,
make a
yeah.
Sigma in the wall.
And he's flabbergasted.
Yeah. It's shook. My man's frozen. So let's just rewind the tape. Okay, so I see Zoc is going slightly to the left, but it's to control his wheel spin. And then Tremor Shave goes for the gap and ends up colliding with
Yeah,
him.
no, there was no like room for
Fucking
for
hell.
Zoc, honestly. Like he was just a sitting duck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Suboptimal.
Sandwich it.
Yeah. Again, something we'll see in the tickets for sure, but
Oh my
yeah.
god. Yeah.
Full-time driver.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Lala,
My bad,
Oh, no.
guys. My bad, guys.
what did you do?
Well, very nice line through there. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
My fucking god,
Yeah.
Lelen,
Nice
why?
one, Leland.
I already apologized. That was definitely over.
We weren't
Showing
even-
us why
Okay.
you're worthy of that seat at Williams.
So, Leland saying,
Yeah.
fuck you, Zoc. That's what he just said in the VC.
Non è vero.
My
Fuck you, Zoc, deserved. That's what he just said in Italian.
fucking god, Lelen,
Sto
why?
cazzo.
So that's
We
very
weren't
suboptimal.
we weren't even in the corner and he's taking me out
Yeah.
already.
So
Already
Zoc
was
saying in the clip, we weren't even in the corner and he's taking me out already. Alright, perfect.
That's one angry German right there.
Yeah.
Angry German noises.
If it was Phil, you would probably hear him spit fucking horrendous shit in German for like 2 laps in a row.
Yeah,
but-
he would have gotten himself banned, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
But I mean, it's, you know, it's very
mean, Phil
suboptimal.
would've- Phil would have started World War III at this point.
Yeah, to be honest.
That's the charm.
Okay, we have a clip from Sol from today's race. It was P2 right behind
Oh my
Leland.
god. What is that goofy ass cat?
That is suboptimal. Talking about suboptimal.
So, guys, I just want to show you something.
Oh no.
What is
So,
with you and
this
turning people?
It's suboptimal, by the way, if you guys didn't know. And so Leland just turned in on him, basically. That's what happened here. So, 15
Why do
penalty
you
points.
pause it like that?
But I don't know, it's beautiful to see it like that.
It really is beautiful.
I can be a calm and reasonable person,
Oh god.
I call cab.
said Mr. Boston ever.
One of those? Oh my god.
So
I
he's
can't hear what
chasing
he's
down
saying,
Trimmer. Oh my god, Trimmer going really slow there. Zoc showing his superior pace here. In the same stream of Trimmer shave. What?
I'm probably on
Did he just...
It looks like he just went on the brakes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Seems like you were lagging. Fuck.
We need a replay on that.
Yeah, we did instant replay. Oh, well, I guess not. Alright.
I don't even.
So... Yeah, it just looks like he
he
braked
just
here.
Braked. What was that?
Either braked or he
He
lagged.
lifted. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
My
I'm
god,
probably
what
on
was that?
90.
Okay,
thank you very much.
That's a race ban.
Ah shit.
No, that's
Oh,
a decent ban.
Yeah, I think that's a blacklist here for Zoc.
Yeah, 25 penalty points right there.
No,
Yep.
26 because he has to beat Hashima.
Yep. So let me just scroll up to see how many tickets we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, interesting.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I
honestly,
expected those.
I expected more, but
Yeah,
You
I
know.
expected way more to be honest.
or ERS too strong. Yeah, Zoc giving his 2 cents in chat, but it's not gonna matter too much because you're getting banned, buddy. So yeah, say goodbye. All right, Phil's clip. Battle with perhaps in lap 2. Perhaps opting for the inside there. With a clusterfuck of cars ahead. Okay,
It's just the overtaker on the outside, I'm guessing.
probably. So I think that's when Kissel got his damage, maybe? Oh, and he overshot the corner there and went into the grass, so... perhaps around the outside.
Come on, perhaps, come on. You got this.
go, perhaps go. Never mind. So
Yeah.
worth noting that is down to 20% ERS in lap 2,
Yeah. Yeah.
as per
That's
usual.
That's the
With
figure.
Malone and his ERS management strikes again, bro.
As the legend Pelias said.
Yeah.
And we have Noah Beast, who I think
That's what-
is
That's
Noah.
what 32 front wing does, bro. God damn. He had atrocious like
What?
straight line speed apparently.
Wait. I think I spotted something in the next clip. That is
Oh
interesting.
my god.
45 diff. Well,
Get this guy banned, bro.
but to his credit though, 20% or 10%, almost semi RS like 5 laps later. So I think he's been using it pretty consistently. And so he gets past Shadow. Shadow absolutely sleeping there though. I mean, Phil was running lower wings, but... Okay, they still collided there a bit. But yeah. I mean, I was gonna say clean move, but... wasn't really clean move.
I mean, it worked.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's... Okay, then Shadow just went.
Yeah.
Look at this frame, hold on. Hold on,
Yeah,
this is
now
gonna be
screw this.
beautiful.
This goes by.
Nah, man, I'm out. Beautiful.
Yeah, man, I'm out.
Oh my god. Really making use of that metal. So really good job. Oh my god. Bro, what the fuck?
He keeps locking the fronts there, that's why.
Yeah. And he gets done by the best teammate ever. That was where I was shook. Ah, okay. So that's what you were talking about in the interview. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Jealous. You should be a bit of drag racing between him and CPI Nardo Gray. Let's see there. Second gear, like an absolute psychopath.
Dude,
Third
why they're
gear
not
here.
being on fifth already, bro?
Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah.
With Nardo chasing him with his 3-second penalty. 56 brake bias is okay. I mean, I don't know what wings he was running, but probably some atrocious wing up there. Judging by the top speed that he had. Yeah, 12 wing up in the rain is kind of crazy. Especially with
what he
that
was
low of
doing?
wings. He was doing 32.24.
Oh my god. Bro. What
Yeah.
the hell?
I think we can see that on the straights.
I mean, it's only 8. An 8 wing gap, so.
I don't think that's... Yeah, 8 wing up. Okay, yeah. But
Yeah,
still, as
that's
it's
not, bro.
lower wings, it's basically more. What did Lando do IRL? Oh, he won. Yeah, okay, I don't know honestly what to say here, because it's just fending him off with low wings. So I guess, yeah, that's just proof of the wings you're running. Okay, nothing interesting. For stream, okay. So Sol being shit, absolutely shit sniper with his tank. Trying to predict where the plane is going, the fighter jet.
Is that a fucking Griffin?
Severe damage. So, I think that's usually how Leland's races feel like for him.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
How can you
Any
lose against
any
a
response,
Griffin?
Leland?
Ah,
That's fair. So, this guy's Swedish. Then we can scroll down, and that's again a Leland reference, I think.
fucking hell, man. I should have not get the fucking play.
This is beautiful, man. My idol Perez is cast after the summer break and she is simply starting P6 on Sunward.
Oh my god.
My fucking god, man.
Yes,
Ah,
guys, this is the Mexican way.
this is
This
us.
is Yeah,
Epic
man,
Phil
I'm out.
moment.
Ja, es war eigentlich nicht so
Oh,
von mir
no.
geplant, aber es hat
I
halbwegs
know it's
funktioniert.
alright.
Ich geh vorbei, okay? Oh, scheiße.
Oh my god.
Meine Fehler sind
You know what that
mein
reminds me of?
Fehler. 10
The turn
Sekunden.
4 dive bomb in Bahrain.
Oh, I thought it reminded you of Turn 1 Australia. Do you not remember?
No.
When I overtook both you and Afaria, then I just fucked off into the gravel trap.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what legend do.
The season 5.
Ja.
Ja, es war
Yeah.
eigentlich nicht so von mir geplant, aber es hat halbwegs funktioniert. Ich gehe vorbei, okay?
No!
And then he says, yeah, I'll go
Oh,
past,
scheiße.
okay? And then he just fucks off.
Yeah.
Mein Fehler. 10 Sekunden.
10 seconds.
Scheiße.
He got the 10 seconds, guys.
That,
Yeah,
that reminds me
my
of
angle.
Austria.
10
Uh,
seconds.
My brake pedal only gave me half input in that clip. I had to turn off my wheel to fix it. No, you just had to brake more to fix it, I think. I think that's how it works.
This is my angle, bro.
What the fuck?
I was ready to take him out, bro.
Ready to aim for a side pod there.
I actually had a good
Jesus.
launch too. I didn't have
I'm
a
ready
landing
to
nose.
get
Oh.
5 penalty points.
Bablo. Is that a guess?
This was so.
Blows everything. Oh.
What?
Okay, so you did audio,
Wow, I
but
can't see.
that's where I said Elias, as usual, blows everything. But that wasn't in that way, but in context, yeah, it sounds really bad. Slide, so I think that's a Bablo reference.
You're not looking good if you stay behind me.
I'm trying.
Shimmer and Slinks arguing at who's the worst driver, and Zoxon making a very good argument in that battle.
Fucking god, this corner.
Yeah, but that was fucking brutal. It's good though that he caught it.
You're not looking good if you stay
Yeah.
Oh,
Congrats.
behind me.
did he use battery there? Oh no, that was just all the traction. But yeah, no way in hell in a fucking F1 game you should be able to catch that in the 6th gear on the wet, on a wet curb, by the way, but it is
Dude,
what
it
it is.
just goes to show you how great this game is, man. Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, true as fuck.
Oh no.
Okay. Slide in.
The most realistic racing game experience you could ever get.
Man, what the fuck? Kizil was fucking twerking there. Absolute legend. But he's still okay. He did better than Hashim, as Tim said in the stream.
Yeah.
He did rejoin. Well, you seem very, very positive about that. Okay, if it doesn't work, write something after the. Okay, yeah, whatever. Katosh. So I think it's the Stinkage guy. Let's look at this. So it's Kateshi right here. That's a clip from today's race, guys. Oh. And do Frantix, whoever that guy is.
Is this a German? Is this a German league?
Yeah,
or
that's
something?
Scheissenliga.
Red takes.
Oh
Bro.
my god, man.
Bro, it's such a goofy contact model, bro. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Poor Kateshi, man. Poor
It just
Kateshi.
left there.
Red takes.
And then he said Rantix. He thought it was Rantix that fucked him up, but no. Indeed, it was the Stinkage guy.
Yeah.
In the shit and Liga race.
That's such a goofy
Red
contact.
Damn. Honoring the number 5 as well there. I think he's number 5, isn't he? Hold on. Yeah. Number 5.
Disgrace to Sebastian Vettel's number, bro.
Yeah, he's disgracing his legacy. But anyway, guys, we'll
Is
head.
that all? Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
it is all. We'll head into. Let me just turn off this music. Alright, we'll just head into the last section of the stream. Let me just look at chat because I think a lot of things were said. First of habit, Julio is here. Okay, shout out Julio. I think he was supposed to reserve today, but did get the chance to, if I'm not mistaken.
Poor guy.
What about 15? Oh man,
What
Benzema.
about
don't get me started.
what about 69? Dumb fuck.
Whoa, I got roasted. Well, anyway,
No, I roasted Balta.
I didn't get the chance. What? I was talking about Julio. Poor Guilo. Poor Guilo. Okay, nice one. Anyway, use 100 diff, please. Didn't saw the race, pinned by Pablo. Didn't saw the race. Wow, incredible.
Dude, with like a few changes, well, not a few changes, like a lot of changes to his driving style, Phil could be a lot better, man.
Yep.
honestly.
No way.
I think we
He
all
has
agree.
pace. It's just, dude, his ERS management is suboptimal. Let's just say that. Let's leave it at that.
Phil, have you ever
his
heard about someone called
setups,
Stephen
man.
Knox?
My God, bro. He's running my F122 setups, bro. Just low wings everywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, there's more stuff racecraft wise that could be improved. But I mean, that's for him, I guess, to figure that out. So, Phil looks like the NPC character of Supermarket Simulator. Okay, right.
What?
Yeah, that's true.
I googled this setup. Yeah, bro. If you googling setups, that's already a bad start point. You know.
Just ask ChatGPT for a setup, bro.
Astaghfirullah. Well, anyway,
It is.
we're gonna shut up, Arrow, bro. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off, Flores or whoever that is. AI generated. Yo, stop peeling that shit. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna close stream. Thank you. What the fuck is it, VC, bro? This is more stacked than I don't know. Tier 2 last year. I don't know. Okay, so Pablo is here. Say something in
Okay.
French,
I can't speak French.
please,
Jeb,
for
you're
the
lying.
stream.
Get the fuck off.
For the stream, go on.
Bonjour, it's me,
Ah!
Pablo.
Finally, merci, Pablo. Merci for your input. Thanks. All right, so
My
thanks,
God,
Pablo.
Hon, camembert, hon.
Exactly.
When you finish today, Phil?
I am not Bill, I am Bob.
Oh, well, now he's gone. Je ne comprends pas, says Pablo in Twitch chat. Revealing his true identity.
Sacre bleu, c'est my white flag, where's my white flag?
Where is my drapeau blanc? Anyway.
We just entered peak ADHD.
Yeah, fucking hell, man. Anyway, let's get back on track. So, thank you to Pablo, the Frenchie, our favorite Frenchie, for his appearance on stream and on the chat. What is drap you blank? He says that's gonna be his final words. This got timed out. Okay, nice. And thank you for the guys in chat. I see chat was very active today, so thank you guys for being part of the stream. We saw Noah, so shout out Noah, my beloved, in the Twitch chat. Shout out Zok as well, and Pablo. Thank you for Phil for being here in the commentator chat. Fuck yeah, shut up. Thanks Tim, Giroud, Bleich, my god, for being part of the commentator team today. Thanks.
It was funny as fuck. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, it was great. It was great commentating with you. And Leland, thank you for your 3 sentences for this Clips for Stream interview. And thank you for this final word. Very interesting. Thank you, Elias, for being the second
Elias.
Ferrari driver.
You're welcome.
Yep. And yeah, we hope to see you without ABS maybe next race. So yeah.
Say what I think I will be banned.
Yeah, probably. All right. Thank you, everyone. I'll be